www.twitch.tv/watchdog1787/profile. https://www.youtube.com/user/watchdog1787. Join my Discord and know before I got live.
From the occupational camp area
http://discord.gg/gccjmph.
I'm curious to see what's going on over here in Cal Anderson, actually.
Multi-streaming with.
So if we find Ian. Is he for real? You better be getting it for everybody. I don't see him. Oh, he's down at Ian's Pizza. It's appropriate. But yeah, so this crowd here is maintained. Like, it's been about the same for a minute now. It was probably about half this size before the police came across the barricade or the line and started arresting people over here. The group grew. There's been some people that were out here that have decided that this is kind of be like the protest gathering. So they've kind of gone down. They're trying to gather people up from the other end of Cal Anderson. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if people are going to start converging on this spot or not.
I'm sure as the day goes on, the crowd will increase.
It will. I mean, people are at work. I mean, hopefully people are working, you know, now that we're in phase 2 here, you know, and hopefully that'll open up people being able to get back to work. And but thereafter, there's a lot of people that do have jobs that are in full support of what's happening out here. So, you know, you are going to see, hold on, I got to get some hand sanding. Can I get some of that from you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're amazing. Thank you so
about
much.
to walk around and pass it out.
Oh, you're great. Thank you. I end up having people, I can't help but shake people's hands. And I mean, unless I throw an elbow out, the second someone puts a hand out, I shake it. And I'm like, ah.
Yeah, I don't want to be disrespectful, but...
You don't, man. But I mean, it's bad enough I'm not wearing a mask. I'm not holding a mic and, you know, you get close, so I get it. I get it. What, everything. We got everything. We've been out here since.
Where are you putting this on?
Oh, we're on. So concrete reporting. Usually Ian's got our press pass, but we do a live stream on Periscope, Twitch, Facebook Live, YouTube. I'm pretty massive following at this point. At one point we had like 2,000 people that were live with us on one of our networks. So you figure it's probably about the same on the other. So there's probably about 4,000 or 5,000 people live
from Seattle.
Yeah. First place I ever lived was right down here on Bellevue actually.
Wow.
First apartment I ever had, right down there at the end of Bellevue Avenue where it kinks off. Back when it was chill, man. This place was, I mean, it still kind of had its issues, but, you know.
It's still a good neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's actually the best neighborhood in the city.
I like it. It's diverse.
See, if we just get out of their way and let them get that shit cleaned up, man, then they'll be gone. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get motherfuckers to march up out of here. Sitting there looking at the police all day.
Yeah, it is kind of a mode where we've been here before.
Yeah.
The only thing that's going to happen is someone's going to stress out, and then they're going to snap.
I was saying, get a bunch of people that want to really fucking protest. See, all the motherfuckers that got their money, they're gone now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is what they left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got their pockets full and they're gone.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about what's going on, man. They don't give a fuck about Black Lives Matter. And these was black people that did this.
Yeah.
That makes it worse. That makes it fucking worse. You know? You got white people out here fighting for their lives.
Purple shoes.
You're gonna exploit the people? Come on now. Come on now.
The whole world's watching us. Things are happening.
Thank you for bringing your car. I'll see you again.
Are you leaving?
I'm gonna go visit my mom east of the mountains. She needs some help too. She needs some grocery shopping.
We're not doing no violence.
Yeah. It's a weekday.
All right, hey, I'm gonna give you the mic for a minute, man. I gotta go use the restroom fast.
Oh, for real?
What?
For real? All right.
You can do it.
Oh, I know. It's just that I just took all this wires back because I was gonna take the camera. Now I gotta put it back. Now I gotta put it back into. In the riot's pockets. Sorry.
I wonder where there is a restroom that I can use it.
I don't know.
Purple shoes.
All right.
They got sick.
Sure. All right. So, well, I just got back. Ryan, what happened?
Didn't miss much.
Didn't miss much?
People protesting.
Got some interviews?
There were some talks of going on a march, but not a whole lot of momentum behind it.
Sure. People continuously come up to me and like they're like side-eyeing me like, are you an ally? What's going on? All I can do is be like, check it out. Or check it out, you know?
Oh, there's the badge. Hi.
Excuse me. Yeah, you're good. So, all right, let's see.
You want a hug? Bring it in, lover.
100? I was trying to see if there was anybody that was actively like very loud on the line, but I don't see anybody right now that's trying to agitate or anything. I mean, not agitate, but you know, yell at them. Sorry. This is supporter or reporter. Here.
We want to be a community. We want them to talk to us peacefully. We want to talk to them peacefully. We want to be a community. We don't want to look at Seattle PD as
you were correct.
military
Agitate.
policemen. We want to look at them like they're part of the community. So when we see them, we want to look at them like, hey, they're part of the community. We are the part of the community. That way we both have respect for each other. When they see us, we don't have to feel tensed up, intimidated, degraded. All we want is justice. All we ask for is justice. No immunity. No killing us. No slaughtering us. No treat us like we're garbage. Treat us like human beings. All we want is justice. Is that too much to ask for? Treat us with respect. And us in return, treat them with respect. Thank you. Bless you, Rick.
Yeah, man. Yeah. God is at work here. The presence of God is.
I'm a spiritual person.
I know you are. I know you are.
I'm a spiritual person.
I know you are.
I don't claim no religion. I'm spiritual.
All right, man. Bless you, all right?
I love God.
I know you do. I know you do. I love you, man.
I love you.
Keep up the good work, all right? Bless you guys. Bless you.
That was nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Can we? So, all right. We haven't given an. I don't know if CJ did, but we haven't really given an update on what SDOT is doing down there. I can see that they haven't touched the Black Lives Matter mural. Yeah, there we go. People like that. So I can see that they haven't really touched the Black Lives Matter mural on the ground. You can see all the cones above it or around it, and it looks pretty much untouched, which is making me think that the cones were so that nothing drove over it. And it sounds like that was a tactical decision to not piss people off, because I'm pretty sure they would realize that we would be up in arms about that. Now beyond that, I can see a ton of SDOT trucks and dump trucks and all sorts of like bobcats and shit. It looks like they've cleared most of the barricades, I think. I can't see a single barricade. But one officer earlier told us that as soon as they're done up there, they'll be moving the police line back, probably back to where we used to protest at the Western Barricade from before.
That's why they train. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when they defund the police department, they gonna show them community. You from wherever you from, I'm from wherever I'm from. But when I talk to you, respect. Because that's how they train. They train like, you know, the military police. So they train like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not saying robots, but for them to carry a dialogue, they want to be able to trust you. You want to be able to trust them. That's all. Look at them carrying the dialogue over there. See that? That's all you want. I pull you over. I'm law enforcement. All you want to be doing is be treated equally. Don't disrespect me. Don't put me down. Don't degrade me. You're a human being. So when I talk to you, all you say is, treat me with some dignity and some respect. Can I get that from you? All I want is some respect and some dignity. That's all I want. If I'm a black man, don't be threatened by me. Don't be threatened by me. I'm sorry.
He said then stop mooning him.
I woke up at 4:30.
Bring this man a belt. Bring him a belt.
Bring me a belt. I got a belt, man.
Bring this man a
I ain't trying to moon him. I ain't trying.
You fuck around and slip and fall on one of them sticks.
I'm trying. Look, if I'm a black man, and you pull me over, can you treat me with some respect?
They should.
Can you treat me with some dignity?
They should.
I'm not your enemy.
Exactly.
Don't kill me for a misdemeanor. Don't break my neck. Don't shoot me for a traffic violation.
For missing tail light.
Don't hurt me. If I got a mental problem, don't kill me. Please, don't kill me. That's all we ask. Don't crush my neck for a $20 bill. I got a taser, I'm running away. Don't kill me. I've been here 24 days. I done had everything possibly happen to me. You name it. I done shot off rails in the air because somebody tried to hurt me. What, 2x4?
All right, good to see you too.
We've got people that are willing to march, but they're uncomfortable if we don't have at least some kind of bike brigade. Maybe they'll loan us some bikes, because they got bikes.
Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
So check this out. I guess since we ain't gonna march.
We have one car, possibly two cars. It'd be great if we could get some bikes that can block us on the.
I got my car.
Why y'all blocking up the streets?
Also, David went to see if he could rally some other people that are standing around outside the tape to see if they wanted to march, see if we can get more people.
Yeah, march. Don't.
But since we ain't gonna march, you guys can listen to me. Okay.
https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=LWCSK-50.
When this all started, we came to protest. The goal was not to take the police station.
Username schmoozername.
That building
It's a beautiful day in the
has
neighborhood.
never caused harm to anybody. What's inside the building has. And what happened is a bunch of people came in and they changed the narrative. And they opened up shop. Let me tell you something. This has been Capitol Hill all my life. This will always be Capitol Hill. This ain't no chop, this ain't no Taz, it's none of that. And you got to think about this. There's people protesting all over the world for Black Lives Matter. What's going on in this world right now
It's new to everybody. It's new to the people downtown. It's new to our president. It's new to me. I have never in my life had this many white people fight for black people. I've never seen it before. It's new to them. Now they're mad. They're upset. They had to abandon their police station. They are here to take their police station back. It doesn't make a difference whether they're in there or not. We need to keep this protest going. Because if we walk away right now, we got nothing.
That's right, that's right.
We have gotten absolutely nothing but a bunch of promises. There's some people that aren't here now that while we were out here protesting, they were getting money in their cash apps. They were taking advantage of people. And it's sad to say that these were black people. This was not a time to exploit somebody, especially when you got people out here fighting for your life. They said that white people should shut their mouth. The problem with that is that it is everybody's right to speak up for injustice when they see it. And they don't need to ask somebody for their permission to do so. And you definitely don't put up a sign that says white violence, white silence is violence, and then tell white people to shut their mouths. That's confusing.
Rodrigo Gonzalez. No exist chop. Fantastic news.
Now that police station started kicking my ass when I was 14 years old.
Rodrigo Gonzalez. No more Antifas.
That's going to be, they were never going to give that police station up for a community center. I guarantee you that that's going to be a police station long after we're all gone.
2005.
It's not going to happen. But all we need is our voices and our presence. And we can get what we're asking for. Now, I don't know what anybody else had in mind, what they were asking for, but all I wanted is I wanted black folks to be treated like everybody else when they encounter the police. And that's not too much to ask for. We should have never have had to protest to get that. It should have been automatic. I don't want to see no more black folks killed by the police. That's not too much to ask for. I wanted them to have their body cameras on from the time they start a stop until it's over, so that we know what went on. That's not too much to ask. And then you got these people that are saying, defund the police. Hell, defund them. But then you got these people saying, defund them because I have a non-profit. If they take any money from the police, there's only one place to put it. Our kids didn't get a full school year last year. We still don't know when they're going to open. So if they take a dime from the
Baseball
police,
1966.
is in education.
Does he realize more whites killed by police than all other races combined?
Because our teachers are already overworked and underpaid. When the schools open up, they'll be twice overworked and twice underpaid. Fuck a non-profit, go get a fucking job. So like I said before, we can stand here and we can look at them all day and they'll look back at us. We would do better to march.
Where's the destination for the march?
Wherever y'all want to go.
Go to the West Precinct. What time is the march?
Understand,
Baseball
I'm old.
1966.
So we gonna need
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
That's my only request.
Brick hard.
But
He
you gotta
believes
come
what's
back
convenient.
up. But then I can get in my car and I can follow behind. I mean, I can still go.
Let's do it.
Oh, I can drive myself.
But one thing we have to do is we have to be peaceful.
Baseball
We have to be peaceful,
1966.
and believe me,
Let's march to
Martin
McDonald's.
Luther King was peaceful
I'm
and
hungry.
didn't get him anywhere. It may not get us anywhere, but you know what? If we don't get what we want, at least I can walk away from this saying, I tried.
MLK was somewhere. They were nowhere. He was somewhere.
Well, when you started out Black Lives Matter, and then you had telling the police chief, we now want equal rights for women. By the way, if a woman doesn't know she's got equal rights, something wrong with her. Because that shit was passed 20, 30 years ago. That chief probably got so many goddamn messages, she's good and confused at this point. Did he go to sleep?
Just making sure you was awake.
Anyway, I appreciate you white folks coming out here marching for my black ass. I really do appreciate that. I do. I've never seen this before. This is my first protest because I always figured nobody cared. But when I see people all over the world fighting for me and my black people, and I tried to tell these people when we were protesting that this country, this world was in a shift. And if we didn't seize that moment and we let it get away from us, we may never get this again. There's people that are going to make damn sure that this never happens again. They're going to make sure that white folks don't stand up and march for black folks.
Baseball
They'll try to make
1966.
damn sure of that.
Slavery
But
was
what they
abolished
won't
years
do
ago, but you complain
Make
about
damn
it.
sure
Why
that
can't
a
women
black man
protest?
is not killed by the
Sexist.
police, and that's a goddamn shame. That is a shame. Let's ask them. Hey, can y'all hear me? Okay. Since you guys know now that all over the world, people are fed up with African Americans being brutalized by the police, are you guys going to stop? Thank you for saying yes. I asked over
Kim
there,
Hall.
nobody said yes.
At card collector exactly.
If your partner is doing something wrong to somebody, are you going to speak out against it? See, because if they do that, they're breaking their own blue code. And if we break that blue code, we got something there. We got something there. If they defund you guys, tell them to put that money in the goddamn schools. That's where it needs to go.
It is not an if, but it is a when. When we guys defund you. The funds will go towards resources like education, social work, mental health, homelessness.
I'm weird because like my family grew up.
It is happening. We will defund you. I promise you. We will. Every day we will be out here until you guys are defunded by 50%. And then we will not stop there. We will keep going. We will get more than 50%. That is a start. I promise all of you.
Kim Hall. Where's Raz of Ches?
It's kind of a different feeling right now. I don't know. Maybe it's because there's less cops, but...
Jade Midana. LMAO.
Yeah, there's a tension for sure.
Baseball 1966. There's a Karen in every crowd.
Hey, Rick, go back.
Yo, Peter, you dropped your...
All right, so let's see, what can we see from SDOT
Imagine
back there?
being married to
They're
that.
still moving. Oh, wait, I see barricades being moved. Yeah, so they're still taking those away.
Y'all guys. Y'all so peaceful.
Baseball 1966. Watchdog, is that a photo of your car? Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Y'all not doing nothing bad. Y'all not looting. Y'all not spitting on them. Y'all not throwing nothing at them. Y'all treating them with respect, and that's what y'all want back. Respect. I am so proud of y'all guys. I'm praying and hoping y'all can keep it up. I'm hoping it can stay peaceful because the world is watching. The world can see everything. If we get crazy and they have to do some bad tactics on us, the world gonna say, look at them. Look at them. So let's keep it peaceful and calm. Thank you.
Yeah, and that's another thing I've said before. This is totally a war of public opinion. You know, it's in general, the way that this peaceful process has
Baseball
worked
1966.
has been, you know, we.
At MH_007 Raz is chillin' his
I am part of the
master
protest,
suite at
so
the
it doesn't
Ritz.
matter anymore.
Rick
Like
Hart.
we'll occupy
The
a
revolution
space
is over.
with the idea that if you want to get rid of us, you're gonna have to use violence, and that proves the point, right? But I don't know. This morning, I don't know if did Amari get footage of the people getting forced out of their tents or anything? I
believe he was
there
out
some?
here at like 5 a.m.
Yeah, because I know he was the first one on the scene. Obviously, he has his studio place right there. But
I did see on the stream the police actually forced him off the block.
Oh, did they?
They made him go inside.
Really interesting. I wonder how much footage there was.
I got one more thing to say. I was just telling this gentleman, the way you defund the police department, I'm gonna show you another tactic. Just say, I'm a policeman. And just say you didn't do nothing. You didn't do one thing. And I come from a nightclub.
Baseball 1966.
I shove you.
Can my kids now play soccer safely in that park now?
I trip you. I break your nose. I got attorneys. That's $1 million lawsuit. You want to defund them?
That shirt, though.
You didn't do nothing. You used no force. Now you win. You win. But the way you lose, you torn them. You pick at them. You throw stuff at them. You shoot things at them. You agitate them. Then they got a cause. They got a reasonable cause to hurt you. But if you don't do nothing, and you just standing, they take that nightstick and crack your skull wide open, or break your face, $1 million lawsuit. Break your windpipe, $1 million lawsuit. $1 million. That's how you
Baseball
defund them.
1966.
Show them with respect.
Those megaphones
They're
are
gonna show
covered in
you
covet.
respect. But if you torn them and you pick at them, like Zoe, my Rottweiler, if you torn them, keep torn them, keep messing with them, they gonna come at you. My Rottweiler's coming at you. He gonna say, okay, you wanna play? Let's play. You wanna play? Let's play.
I think that most cops are not.
He gonna bite you. He gonna be like a Rottweiler. He's coming at you.
Turn around right now.
He's coming at you. He's coming at you. Don't you corn him. He's coming at you. He's coming.
Baseball 1966. This guy should read audiobooks for a living.
That's one of the reasons why I think that
Kim Hall. The ones wanting to defund the police are the same ones that call them all the time.
If you don't bomb them, if you don't tease them,
Okay.
then
Looks like the shift change.
But if you torn them and keep picking at them, and they come at you, because you keep torn them. So be calm, be peaceful. You win like that. You want to defend them? Let me show you how to defend them. Stay calm. No violence. If they touch you, if they push you, we got attorneys. We got attorneys. You got a lawsuit.
Baseball
You got a big
1966.
lawsuit. Well,
More overtime.
I was just standing there, and they just came and just brutalized me. We got a case. We got a case. Might be 50,000, might be 10,000, might be 100,000, depends on the injury. We got attorneys that will come and support y'all. I promise you. You don't torn them. You don't mess with them. If they make you, if they hit you, they tease you. You got a
Cool story.
That's what it
I was
is.
hoping to see carnage, dumb Antifa/mayor. Police should have shut this down.
Nice, Rick.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
Yeah.
I got a Wattwaller. Leave him alone. Don't taunt my Wattwaller.
Baseball
Zoe would turn your ass
1966.
up. The nicest
He
dog
has
in the
attorneys
world.
on retainer, and a
But you keep
$3
taunting them?
megaphone.
Okay, you want to play?
Natty and Daddy Show.
Oh, you want to play?
I hope this is
Keep
recording
taunting them.
and being saved, because they look like they, the police, are about to attack. Kim Hall. Don't
Same.
commit crimes and you won't need to call the cops.
Damn, dude. Rick is always just preaching. You know, like, I think people see pictures of him and they don't live here, you know, and they see him, what do they call him, two-clip Rick? Because he's got two guns, you know? I saw him with the third gun the other day. He upgraded a 3-clip Rick.
Rick Hart.
But, you know, I think
When
people
they
see
tell
him and
you
they're
to
like,
move
oh,
and
look at
you
that guy
just
with all the
stand
guns.
there,
It's like,
you
but
have no
he's
case.
constantly preaching, like, this mission of peace and, like, peaceful activism. He's constantly trying to de-escalate people down and say, don't let them, don't let anybody, agitators in, don't let anyone be violent. So, I mean,
I saw him actually giving a guided tour to some folks that wanted to come visit the shop the other day, and he was actually escorting them around and showing them Cal Anderson, the mural,
Carl
the
Lyon.
graffiti artwork.
Racism is not abolished.
we heard him, hold on a second.
Kim Hall.
We heard him speak the other day
At
about how he stopped a
Rick
rape.
Hart _ USA exactly.
He found some woman
Carl
about to
Lyon.
be raped by the
Love
basketball
drives
courts,
out
and
hate.
he pulled out his gun
story.
and fired a couple warning shots and
LMAO
saved her.
$4
The guy
megaphone. I
pulled
hope
up his
the
pants
cops
and ran
do
away.
attack arrest these DMFs.
Or they apprehended him and took him. I think they said
No
they took
more
him somewhere far
violence.
away and they just like dropped him off or something. But yeah, and then also personally, I mean, in the chop, it was pretty hectic, you know, as a streamer, as somebody with like walking around with a camera, and you know, even especially as like a white person, because people are constantly looking at you sideways, like,
Mike,
what side are you on? You never know.
Please
you
do
know,
not hurt anyone.
As they should. They should be suspicious, you know. But Rick, even in the worst days when it was like kind of scary to walk around there, Rick was the person that you could always go to with security, and he was always like a friend of independent media. He was like, hey, don't fuck with these
AI
guys.
is
They're
getting
trying to
annoying. Can't hear broadcaster.
they're just trying to tell an honest
Natty
story,
and
that kind of
Daddy
thing.
Show.
He understood, and
To the
I always
guy
felt
talking
safe when
to
he
the
was around. To be
camera.
honest with you, I always
Have
felt
you
safer
seen
when
the
he was
videos
around
out of NYC?
than anything else.
They don't care about how peaceful you are. They have been given a green light by the Trump administration to use
All white
violence.
people are racist.
Mike Hook. This is not what the movement is all about.
Well, that's what she said. She won't listen. She ain't gonna listen. She ain't gonna listen. She's an agitator.
What am I listening to? I'm an agitator.
She's just an agitator. She's just a pig.
Agitator for
I'm gonna
holding
keep
police accountable.
I think that it's our responsibility to listen to black voices.
Accountability. 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 I saw a woman get arrested this morning. She was sitting down. She was chanting, I am peacefully protesting. I am peacefully protesting. She clearly had some mental health issues. You guys picked her up. and you arrested
Carl
him.
Lyon.
Why?
This movement brought a larger division. Listen to the talking here.
She was telling you guys she was peacefully protesting. And you guys still use excessive force. It is not okay.
Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Watch them. Watch them. Watch the agitation. Here they come. And you got excessive force here, right? Here they come.
What have
Watch.
I sold
Watch. Here they come.
This is
Here they
what I
come.
sold.
Here they come. Watch them.
It is
Here they
what I
come.
sold.
Go ahead. Do your thing. Start your agitating.
Rick
Go
Hart.
ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Sometimes the C word is appropriate.
Do your agitating. Go ahead. Go ahead. Keep doing it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Agitate. Go ahead. Agitate. Go ahead. Go for it. That's what you're here for. That's what you're here for. Who you here for? Black Lives Matter? If you're a Black Lives Matter, we want peace.
Peace so that everyone feels safe. Walking the streets. That is why we are here. Because Black Lives Matter. And you guys, the police, have shown time and time and time and time and time again that they don't. And they do. So we will be out here every fucking day to tell you guys Black Lives Matter. Native Lives Matter.
Pam Flores. His was appropriate in her case.
I know, right?
It is not enough to stand up there and think to yourself, I would never do that. You need to
Kim
be
Hall.
anti-racist.
Paid agitator.
Hold each other accountable. Maybe you wouldn't do it, but there are people among you that will. So hold them accountable so that we can all feel safe.
Yes. Accountability to each other and to the public. Accountability for your own actions. We saw you earlier. You were not being provoked. No one was breaking the law. We are allowed to peacefully protest.
Rick Hart. At floors raising hands medium light skin tone.
Makes you feel threatened, then maybe you need to take some more training. We are not threatening you. We are here exercising our constitutional rights. You are supposed to be protecting those constitutional rights. I shouldn't have to be telling you this. This should have been the clear directive from the time you left the precinct.
2519 Avenue.
Carl Lyon.
That's okay.
Milk
they've
JR
been
would
trained.
flip hearing this type of protests in rage with looting, anger, cursing,
You know
disrespect.
how to de-escalate, don't you? You're not threatened by a loud voice, are you? You have a lethal weapon on your side. You're not threatened by a loud voice. You're not threatened by the truth, are you? Yeah, I know. Look. And nothing's happening because they're following
Just
orders.
me.
And we're being
My voice sounds hot. Carl Lyon. Follow in a man's footsteps that brought about change. Kim
25
Hall.
other people.
At Caroline
And I'm
Judah
back.
exactly.
What's up?
Rick Hart.
I'm here for you.
Those
Yeah.
two will be the
My
next
man Ian
arrested.
caught the entire thing in
Just
front
me.
row HD cinema.
LOL.
Dead on from the jump.
It was crazy. We were talking to him when they pulled out the entire squad to chase
Pam
him down the
Flores.
street and then smash his face into the
I
concrete.
don't see any
Then
truth.
kneel on the back of his neck for a while. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Who did this?
The entire bike, they pulled, so they had that van over here pulled off to the side, and then they rallied up like 15 bike cops behind the van.
Yes.
And then they kind of nonchalantly came out, lowered the police tape, and then one of the officers walked out and just pointed at him, and he's standing right here talking to us. We're like me, him? What are you talking about? And he kind of started backing up, and then like all of the cops came streaming out from behind the van, and just he took off running. But like I'm talking like 20 cops took off after him. They ended up arresting like 5 people for probably obstruction. The initial assault or arrest, when he was on the ground, I was like, why are you even arresting him? And the guy was like, he had to ask the police, and the police had to talk to each other and look over their shoulder. And finally they were like, oh, pedestrian violation. I was like, and And then I talked to Officer Huey over here. He was cool. He pulled me out of the crowd, and I got the chance to pull over here. And I was like, "What was that all about, man?" He was like, "You get a pedestrian violation, you get one warning, and then we're going to arrest." And I was like, "Was that one warning smashing his face in the concrete?" Like,
did you get that on video?
Oh yeah, we got everything on video. Yeah.
That was like that was the second you showed up. Yeah.
Just hammered him.
Because the story everyone else has heard is that it was 8 minutes. They were warned.
No, they weren't warning anybody. They were out here moving around. I mean, they were kind of obstructing traffic. Yeah, they were trying, but they were slowing it down. But there was like 25 people out there. Thing is, like, one of the guys made a good point. He was brown skinned. He was outspoken, and he was eloquent. Like, the guy, he runs a podcast on Sundays, talks about Marxism and a lot of different things. Like, right now is what he's focusing on. But just a really incredible mind.
Show.
But
where can we see this video?
Absolutely. Like, they took him, and then the street performer that had like the harmonium. Yeah, the trans guy. Yeah. He was kind of out here, was out here kind of like orchestrating the protest.
Baseball
But
1966.
It snapped off when...
This guy has changed his story about this 40 times.
It was really odd. We were just having a casual conversation
more
like
outrageous.
This. But they had kind of staged it. They knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, totally. Well, I mean,
Rick Hart.
yesterday was so peaceful.
He was your hero, faced with rolling eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Really impressed.
We were here till 2:30 in the morning, and then finally, like, after the march, it was a good march. Like, we did a wrap up until,
AAA.
1:32.
Brown and Flack go back.
But the one thing we said was like, it's pretty laid back. It's a good night, calm night.
Baseball 1966.
There's no way you coordinate with SDOT.
The cop's knee was not on his neck. I watched it.
All of this, the multi-department interactions at 2 a.m. when Durkin's like, all right, I'm going to sign this off. Like, they knew what was happening. And I guarantee they were watching feeds, and they're like, all right, it's pretty empty right now. Now's the time. Yeah.
Toekni 305. Peanut butter jelly time. Ronnie Jiminy. A nut job.
Oh, this guy. Oh, they switched the line? These are some of the guys that were over on the other side.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I was here. I got it.
Dude, we need to see what's happening in the park, man. I walked on there and checked. They got a dump truck just backed up to the park, and they're just taking tents and throwing them in the dump truck.
You see it?
Yeah. Like, if we went around, like, I was just on the steps over here. I went down on, right down onto the alley right there, onto Nagel. And, like, right up on the thing. I actually have some
Diggers will dig.
I'll show you. I recorded some of it.
Caller is on site. Have the door broken with personal property upstairs. 6 Hawkeye Street, your way
It's tough because I had to zoom way in, but like right over here, check it out. They've just got this dump truck. It's hard to see it in here. It's tough. But they've got a group of SDOT guys over here. They're just grabbing tents and throwing them into the back of a dump truck. See, they're grabbing tents right here, just tossing them in a dump truck. It's hard to see, but...
Ronnie Jiminy.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
I respect
That's evidence.
the protesters. I respect good police officers. In front of you, point somebody
And Copper Nut. Funny, they were told how long ago to leave. Now they are worried about dump trucks.
Hey, there's our group.
Baseball 1966. This guy needs to apply at CNN. Natty and Daddy Show. And does Digger also coward racist speak for than word? Natty and Daddy Show. Asterisk is. Purple shoes. Peace.
They're like, do you have any flat gear that would fit you? And she was wearing like the full riot gear, and it was like...
Brick hard. Those tents are a biohazard.
She shook her head, like, even the helmet was hanging out. No.
Awesome. They put this on the Facebook page now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw. I went and checked it out, actually. It's a 1-minute clip. Oh, hey, yeah. So if you guys want to see the clip of what happened when the gentleman was arrested over here, our mods were amazing. They went ahead and jumped on there, and they pulled the 1-minute clip off. They posted it on the page. So you guys can jump on there if you want to go ahead and check the other feeds. We've had technical difficulties today, so you've got like five or six different feeds that we've been running today.
Kim
but one
Hall.
of those feeds is a 1-minute clip of the assault.
USA,
I'm going to have to
no
call it an
doubt.
assault on the gentleman over here. So if you jump in there, you'll be able to see it. Amongst the other ones. But I mean, that's crazy because like a couple of you, there's like...
Ronnie Jiminy. Burn all that garbage. Just me. Smell bad, no doubt. Baseball 1966. I thought everything in shop was
Man, I
community
really wanted to grab
property.
that vest of yours.
No one owns
That's all
anything.
they're wearing is this vest. Just, there's not really any, like, I have it. Just sneak one around, just go over there with my phone and just start recording.
Eric Calligraphy right around here streaming right now.
No, he was.
Yeah, he's a converted to streamer.
Pocket world now. Only 2 rules to this. Rule 1. Knowledge is king. Rule 2.
Listen to your queens.
Thank you, sir. You
You
know why it's
Purple
Pockets
shoes.
world?
Looting.
Pockets to have everything we need when we reach into them. That little boy's name was Pockets because he liked to steal from people. But now we need to have everything we need in our pockets. You guys get me?
Baseball 1966. They want no cops, yet they call the cops cause someone took their My Pretty Pony tent.
Was it Twitch? that they
Kim
uploaded
Hall.
to? I think I said Twitch. Right?
Always
It's on
chaos
Facebook.
in an election year.
Yeah, it's on the concrete video.
What's your YouTube channel?
Well, we're concrete reporting.
It's independent.
Yeah, if you got your phone, you can just scan that.
Can I just take a picture of it?
Yeah, you don't even have to do that. You just turn your camera on and just hold it over it, and the hyperlink will pop up.
So you guys been filming everything? Or?
We've been out here from the jump, so if you just hold it on there, there should be a link that'll pop up.
I actually realized this earlier, CJ. Do I need to take a picture, like an actual?
No, you should be able to just.
If you just get close to it, it'll come up. Just give it a second. Maybe we have to get a little closer. Eventually. Or not, you know.
Or you've got the one defective phone.
Or not.
Yeah.
I just got this certain phone that doesn't want to do
It's
it.
that phone that doesn't work.
Every single person that's worked for it. But you can just go to like Facebook, Twitch,
Periscope, YouTube,
any of them, and just type in concrete reporting. It's pretty easy to remember. Concrete.
Have you guys been doing 24-hour? Or?
We did like 16 hours yesterday. We've been out here. We got home for an hour. We met back up. We've been out here since about 5:30 this morning, 6 o'clock.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So as best we can, but
I didn't see you guys yesterday.
We were out here. Yeah,
everywhere.
Yeah, we were everywhere. Yeah.
Although, look, Brooks is back.
I call a spade a spade.
But what I realized though is that we've been streaming so consistently, and the fact that Kate is taking all of our full videos and like dating them and putting on YouTube in consecutive order.
Yeah.
We should have a pretty damn good timeline of everything that's happened so far.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, just because we've been so fucking consistent. So
yeah. So yeah, you can check it out, man. We've got right now probably a couple thousand. We've got several thousand viewers from all over the world right now.
That's cool.
Yeah, but
you guys are just here locally in Seattle, or have you guys gone other places too?
For now, yeah. I've done some coverage in LA. We've got people that are. We're building. Yeah, we're building a platform right now. So we've got people in Florida, New York, Kentucky, people that are all over that are trying to get a part of what we're doing. We're building kind of like a live stream nation. Really, is what we got going. So we're building the platform right now, developing it, but. So it's a work in progress. It's all coming together in the last 3 weeks. So this has been huge. But the concrete reporting has just blown up. It went from having like 5,000-6,000 views to like 60 to 100,000 views. So now we've got millions of views.
Wow.
And it's crazy, man. Like even walking down the street, people are like, hey, you're concrete reporting. Even the news channels are reaching out to us.
Every
day. Yeah.
And that's not why we do it, you know. But
No, I get it.
But it just took off. People are looking for somewhere where they can get real live.
Yeah, because you can't get it. You can't get
man.
it from the.
No, you watch Fox Media, even like Como News
Natty
4,
and
Cairo
Daddy Show.
13, or
They're not showing you what's
Hey, Lone
going on.
Wolf.
Oh, they're getting chased
What
out
is
of here.
your
They're not even allowed in
platform
here
name?
most of the time.
Right.
So what we've
Concrete
got is a rare
reporting.
opportunity to walk unobstructed through the ranks. Even talking to the police has been easy, man. I've had the sergeants and we talked to Chief Best. We had a chance to talk to the sergeant, the lieutenant over here. Like they were like pulling us through the crowd. Like, you can come talk to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice, man. It's nice to be able to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be cool if you guys could go like different places.
So, man?
We flew in, like me and my buddies flew in from different parts of the states.
Oh yeah.
So
Where you
yeah, North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Baseball
We came in
1966.
on, man. We came in on
As soon as this is over,
Tuesday.
you'll go
Okay.
back
Just for
into
this?
obscurity.
Yeah, just for this.
And you came
we
to the
coming
tail end.
down and like just praying for people and releasing peace on them and stuff like that
Yeah.
because it gets real escalated fast. You know what I mean?
Did you see what happened here earlier?
Oh yeah. That's why we're
That's
just
how
like
quick it goes.
we took that Rick guy. We were just praying for him, like
Yeah.
calming him down and stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Rick Hart.
because when it starts getting like
2%
chaotic,
of the
man, that's when
population blowing
bad
smoke
stuff
up
starts
each
happening.
other's
And all it
ass
takes
is
is
not a
one thing
revolution.
to spark it off,
It's
and you already
comedy.
got to hide. These guys are already kind of on edge. Some of them, and then you have the rest of them that are just. This is a day in the park for them. You know, eating panini sandwiches and hanging out on the line. But
Right.
out here, though, on this side, we've seen it go from 0 to 1,000 in a spark of
Right.
nothing. I mean, someone lights a firework off, or someone revs their engine too loud, or peels out. Next thing you know, people are running, and before long, you got fights breaking out, gunshots. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, appreciate you guys, man. I just want to find out where I can
Thank you very much.
watch
Yeah,
it
man.
and stuff.
Yeah, if you really want to see it from the beginning, I mean, I know that we've met in the middle, but yeah, concrete reporting, you'll find it all there.
It's like probably like 100 hours now.
Oh yeah,
like
but the timeline's there. You could chronologically go through it.
Yeah. It was crazy because I said Tuesday, but we came in Sunday
Just
night.
me.
We came down.
Jeremy
and, like,
spot
we were
on
here
about the
until like 1 or
2%.
2 in the morning, and then right after we left is when that whole thing went down with the kid. and
Were you with
stuff.
a pretty large group of guys?
Yeah. When we first walked in there, thought we were like
8 dudes?
Yeah, they were like.
These are the guys.
Yep.
We were doing coverage on the corner with the
Purple
art.
shoes.
The artist that got pulled out here
Pray
with
for all.
the harmonium. The harmonium. We were over there talking to and we kind of looked over and we saw you guys walking right around the barricades, and we all saw. We were like, those guys are obviously Proud Boys or whatever. Like, yeah.
Well,
you'll
that's
see
what I
us
thought,
walk.
dude. And we were like, no, we're not here to do any of that. We're just here to pray for people and like, bless them and
Well,
stuff.
I can call the cop all the time, but then you guys walked by and all of that went out the window. And they're like, but these guys are definitely up to no good.
Yeah.
Immediately, like you guys, I was like, well, you just had a look. They're all fit. They look the same. Everyone's dressed right. I was like, yeah, they're up to something.
Yeah, I'm like, oh man, we should have like worn something different, you know, whatever.
You should have wore flower shirts.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to do that. That's like
Oh,
a
is
Proud Boy
that-
uniform. Yeah, that's a good way to get yourself like stoned out of here.
That's what they say anyway. We don't know.
Who knows? Who knows? Ian rocks Hawaiian shirts. It's because he looks good in a
Kim
floral
Hall.
print, man. You can't deny that, man.
Praying for peace, folded hands,
But
medium light
it's
skin
been good,
tone.
man. We've been, you know, just it's kind of funny because there's like this thing, and then there's another side. You know, what I mean? Like over there in the tents and stuff. We were going back in there and like. One guy, I thought he was like ODing, man, and like we just start praying for him, and like he comes back, but you're like,
You see it all walks, and like right now, what's going on over there is atrocious, man.
Purple shoes.
Sorry.
No, guys, I'm sorry. Get back to what you're
Nice to
doing.
meet you. We're talking good, yeah.
Charlie.
Ian, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys too.
I'm good. We're good there.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm CJ.
They took down our area.
Oh, he's back. Yeah.
You guys stay here, hold it down, and in the meantime, I'm gonna walk around this block and gather a few of my people that know me. But I really feel like we should disrupt something right now because they disrupted us. So why not disrupt this traffic, and let's not let no traffic come through for the next 10 minutes. For the next 10 minutes, no traffic.
Blue jacket, black pants, green.
No traffic. And remember, it's a George Floyd. The man had his leg on his neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. For 8 minutes and 46 seconds, we're going to shut down this block. For 8 minutes and 46 seconds, we're going to shut down this block.
Copy one protester at 8 Virginia.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to be available.
You're back. What's that? I'm not going in the street.
Rick
Watching
Hart.
your feed, man.
Hey, thank you
Here
very
comes
much.
more
Yeah.
arrests.
That's the concrete team.
Baseball
Well, I'm the
1966.
guy with. Yeah.
You're the guy
Here we go again.
Yeah.
No love.
He's the intelligent one that makes it all work.
I created the whole
Yeah, if it weren't for him, this
He's
wouldn't
only
be
got the
here.
bike working for you this morning, right?
But seriously, like he makes everything work. Like he's over
Just
here
me.
juggling like 3 different things. Got
Radical
2
no
phones running, and then
traffic for the
recording
next
device,
10
trying to get all of our
minutes.
streams running. But then we do have these mods that are amazing. Like I mean, the network that
Sounds great.
I appreciate
Kim
that.
Hall.
Yeah, I
Here
appreciate
we go again.
At 176.
Let's get Mark.
Purple shoes.
Yeah.
Pray. Brick Heart. Megaphone Moron is first.
No, I just pacing. I don't want to like chase him back and forth.
And he was holding his daughter. He was holding his daughter, and they shot him in the head. He was not going.
And you say zero? You can't? You must be new to the force. Get it out of here.
We're gonna grab the protest out here.
Purple shoes. Pray for peace.
What?
Rabbit_kitten blue heart artist palette kissing cat face globe showing Americans. What channel is screaming in the top left?
Yeah.
Oh, I found another thing already. It's true, by the way.
Why do you always end up at like a one thing that's happening?
Well, see, he's in.
Like, where is he?
I think it's because he's doing his live stream and they're only having news feeds. So he's doing his stream, not the media. So he's behind the lines.
They're pissed. Yeah.
Brick Heart. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Awful. Wait, what?
Purple
Shay
shoes.
muted this zone.
No riots, please.
It happens accidentally. It happens accidentally.
Sorry, I can only do so much. That's funny. So, real fast, what happened? This is kind of a bold gesture to make right now because what we saw not more than 45 minutes ago was a gentleman on the road. He got singled out of the crowd, and a whole squad of police officers came out from behind the line and attacked him. Ended up smashing him into the concrete, and the reason that they gave was a pedestrian violation, basically saying that he was excessively jaywalking or obstructing traffic in some way. That being said, you've got all these folks here obstructing traffic, right? And not a single enforcement has showed up here to arrest anybody out here. So
it's our old friend with the coat.
Oh, it is? He took his raincoat?
Oh, he took his raincoat off. That's him.
He's official. He's a real dude.
He's got this real fucking mean vibe about him.
He's that guy, man.
We understand that all lives matter, and we're not saying that all lives don't matter. What we're saying is, all lives can matter until black lives start to matter. That's what we're saying.
Oh, yeah, one in my pocket. We're good.
We're doing this for other people that have been killed by the police here in Washington State. We have not forgotten about those that have been killed by the police here in our home. And that's why we continue to come out every day for those that we need to fight and have justice for. Again, I implore you, please, this is very important. Do not give up. Because I promise you, if you don't see me, if you don't see my sister, if you don't see David, if you don't see Chris, if you don't see anybody else that you know out here, best believe that this fight is still going on. Best believe this fight is still going on.
You're around always.
Sadly, yes.
I've been here since June 2nd, so.
There you go.
But I live here too.
Yeah, right.
Whose lives matter? Black lives matter.
Rabbit _ kitten blue heart artist palette kissing cat face globe showing Americas. So the cops are back in the cop shop there?
I'm so proud of Malcolm, man. He walks up and.
Yeah.
All lives matter. All lives matter. I'm not hearing it. All lives matter. All lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Listen, Seattle Police Department, take note, because each and every one of these people out here, they're holding you accountable to make sure that you do your job and that you do it right, and that you do not kill another black man, and that you do not kill a white man. We're out here again.
There are fucking police murdering 5 times the next country.
Did you see that they posted?
They did it.
Let's say 2011.
And when unchecked, it's when things go unchecked.
Thank you guys. Make some noise.
Exactly. Here's the thing.
One day.
So, this is actually something that one of our mods said to me.
Yeah.
She was talking about how earlier
Kim
I was
Hall.
talking about how as a bartender
Why don't
I
all
shouldn't
lives
have,
matter woman face palming
better
medium light
escalation
skin
skills than
tone?
a cop.
Right.
And she said, you know, I work in retail, and she's like, you're right. Like, there's lots of times that I want to hit somebody, but you know why I don't? Because I know that I'll lose my job.
Yeah.
You know why they don't care? Because they know that they have qualified immunity. They know that they're not gonna that even if they get taken to court, that they'll get thrown out. Even if they get fired, they'll just get fired and rehired at a different place. You know, it doesn't matter. You know.
Right.
So you know, when you have no consequences, then that's when you think you can get away with everything and you just do whatever you want. Yeah. Oh shit, 3:52 on Facebook. It's time to restart the stream, guys. It's time to restart the stream because we're almost done on Facebook. Thank you, Fuzzy. So we will be back in actually like 5 seconds, so don't go anywhere. Sorry, I did mean paid leave. Sorry, paid leave. That's what I meant. But qualified immunity is also really super fucked up. Get out of here.
Doom Patrol. Return. Larry, Jane, Cliff, Vic. You've got work to do.
Those annoying ding-dongs that I live with are my family. They may be spineless.
Oh boy.
But I know they all care about me.
Pretty good, right? Saving the day?
Are you high?
Are you ready for a
I'm going to attempt to go to 2510 Western Ave, apartment 105. That's 10 Western Avenue, apartment 105.
There we go. Wow, that's all there was to it. That's how it could have gone the first time.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Hey.
Bro, it's all over the news, bro. It's literally, it's all over Twitter, it's everywhere, bro.
Where's your map?
Leighton J. Nibiru Hunter.
Man, I already know my face.
Bunch of lefty
I
nuts.
gotta go see these bitches at 2:30.
Hey, yeah, 2:30, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care about them seeing my face, bro.
Yeah.
They're not even wearing masks. Oh, now they wearing masks. Oh. Somebody made them put masks on? Who made them put masks on? Well, yeah. I'm gonna send you the link so you can read this shit, man, and hear what's going on. Yeah, they literally pulled me out the car at gunpoint, bro.
Dead ass. At gunpoint. You're running a red light. That's illegal. Somebody should go get him.
Are you guys gonna go check them or like not here to do your job? Just here to
She's talking about, if she's talking about what happened, then she could accidentally say something that might.
Oh, okay.
It's an ongoing thing.
Man, you cover all angles.
I know, man. I think about everything. See Mark over here. Mark, what's going on?
Hey, let me see this.
Yeah, this is gonna be good.
So there's a guy down here asking for a superior officer to come down. Is there any superior officer up here that is going to be mad enough to come speak to me?
Leighton Jane Ibaru Hunter. Quiz her. Leighton Jane Ibaru Hunter. See what they saying in it.
We knew this was coming. We knew that. So now, let's all get out here and remember why the fuck we're here. Because Black Lives still fucking matter.
A woman
These guys ain't shit. They hide behind a gun and a badge. I come out here cotton, not hiding behind shit, not hiding behind a badge, not hiding behind a gun.
And me. Bye
Not
bye
hiding
chop.
behind shit. I'm not hiding behind shit. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Don't cuss at him.
I'm not hiding behind shit. Y'all don't scare me no more. Yeah. Y'all don't scare me no more.
Look back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, TJ.
We knew you guys were gonna do this shit, but guess what you guys did by doing this? You just woke the city up to your bullshit. So guess what? What happened up here is gonna happen again.
Just me.
Again.
Pull your pants up.
Again.
You get everybody reason to come back to the streets.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I appreciate you guys bringing everybody back to the street.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. No violence. Awesome. No violence. Awesome. No
I know. Stop.
Good job. No taunting. No disrespecting. Doing great. Black Lives Matter. No
You're
war.
fucking right. Black Lives Matter.
No war. No
Listen
war.
to this gentleman. No violence, no excessive force. No violence, no excessive force. No violence, no excessive force. He is talking to you.
Oh, there's stuff like that.
Rick Hard. Popcorn, popcorn, popcorn.
In contact with the other half
I don't hear what you guys say.
Right now,
No taunting. No taunting.
Fuck them! Fuck them!
No taunting. No taunting.
She's not attacking them. She's
I'm not attacking them.
All right.
She's
Hey, help me at gunpoint. What the fuck I care for?
She can speak. She's exercising her constitution. Be angry as fuck.
Please. Thank you for bringing. I really. Let's give these guys a round of applause for bringing us all back out.
Hell yeah! All day. Every day. All day. Every day.
Hey, I'm gonna educate you guys too, though. I'm gonna tell you guys something. You guys act like Chop birthed violence up here. Chop didn't birth the violence up here. It's been going on with you guys in that precinct this whole time.
Yep.
Violence has been happening up here this whole fucking time. Now you just got something to blame it on. Because you guys
Baseball
don't know how to do your fucking
1966.
job. People been getting killed
That's
up
a
here
girl.
for years. Now all of a
Just
sudden it's
me.
a problem.
That is
Now all of a
Ash.
sudden it's a public safety issue.
Yeah.
People been getting killed up here for years. And
Hell
y'all
of a
ain't never
fish
once
dick.
solved not one of them crimes.
Put that in
Guaranteed.
jail.
Speak it.
But now all of a sudden, this is here, and we kicked y'all out. It's a problem. It's a public safety issue now, huh? Man, y'all the public safety issue.
Yeah.
Y'all are the threat to the public, not us.
Speak on it. Speak
Y'all
it.
the threat.
Speak it.
Y'all the ones with guns. Y'all the ones with tasers. Y'all the ones with riot bags and shit. We all got regular clothes on. How are we a threat?
And Copper Knight. Is that the one they call
I don't
TJ?
think so. I know you got the answer. Because y'all ain't got no brain. You guys are zombies. You guys are robots. You do whatever Chief Best says, right? Well, tell her to come stand up for her community then.
Yep.
Tell her to come stand up for her community. The community that got her to be chief. Tell her to come stand up for the community that helped her become chief. Woo! Woo! Black Lives Matter. That support the movement. Show me. Show me.
Yeah.
Tell her come show me she support this. All she do is talk. All she do is talk. All she do is talk. Come help the community that helped you get in office. Help the community that made you chief. Because they wasn't gonna make you chief. Tell her that. Tell her that if it wasn't for the black community, she wouldn't be chief of police right now.
Right,
tell her that. Yeah, tell her the black community put her there. Right. Since we're so criminal and so thuggish, yeah, the black community gave you guys a chief. A black chief.
Damn right.
Fuck y'all talking about?
Rick Hart, the mind of a criminal.
The fuck? Like, I'm hella mad. Like, I got energy today. We can do this all day long.
I got you.
Bro, I don't care about none of this shit. Like, you guys are retarded. Real deal retarded. You guys ain't 6 feet apart, but you guys ain't got no mask on, huh? You should go to jail, sir.
Earthquake magnitude 4.9. Oaxaca, Mexico. 13 minutes ago.
Here, let me go get mine before they try to arrest me.
Hunter. Amen.
Call the cops on him.
Baseball 1966. She got energy, but no belt. B.
So TK
Take
is
it
back.
to Durkin's house, thumbs up.
That's the moment right there.
She just finished her pain.
No
Just the pain they feel. Just like when I get pulled over. Just like when I get brutalized. But it's not all cops brutalized.
Milo 12. This is
Not
embarrassing.
all prosecutors beat me down, put me in jail. All we gotta say is some of us. We gotta weed them ones out. We gotta get rid of the bad ones. They make it bad for everybody. All cops are bastards.
Adrenaline Casey.
Are bastards.
Where is trumpet gun?
Examine what cops are made for and take away their fucking paycheck. All cops are bastards. Because none of them will stop each other when they shove a woman on that street, push her down, call her a bitch, and arrest her. All of you are guilty of that.
Yes.
All of you. All cops are bastards.
All of you here.
For not stopping yourselves.
Why do cops put padlocks on their lockers?
Ain't no bad apples. That's a whole fucking barrel that's bad.
Why do they have to lock their shit up? Because they don't trust each other.
The city spent $6 million in 2017 on homeless suites.
Ask them.
But we paid you guys alone in the last 30 days $6.3 million in overtime. That's $12.3 million.
Now the protesters can't agree.
We got homeless people all over the place.
Imagine if we took that $6.3 million, we paid these fuckers to harass us and put it back into the community, we'd be better off than dealing with y'all motherfuckers.
But also at the same time, we got homeless people all over the fucking place. Look at downtown Seattle.
Seattle's had a homeless problem for the past 50 years. But instead of fixing it, we invest in these assholes so they can keep harassing us.
But when we call them,
and it still ain't work. What about the money?
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? We need that money.
We
need that money.
Hey, real, keep it real with you guys. Hey man, can you come back on this side? Can you come back on this side? Thank you. We're doing this peacefully. We're not in. No, stay on this side of the line.
Leighton J. Nibiru Hunter. One voice go on me BOI.
Look.
B.
These guys,
Doubt most of them even work to pay those taxes.
Their motto is service, pride, and dedication. They service themselves, they take pride in themselves, and they're dedicated to themselves. That motto is about them. It's not about us. They're not here to protect and serve us. You don't believe me? I'm going to show you. You don't believe me?
Not even just that.
You don't believe me?
This morning.
You don't believe me?
I was out here this morning.
You don't believe me? I'm going to show you their motto right now. I'm going to show you their motto right now. For everybody that don't believe me, I'm going to show you. What does that say? Motto, service, pride, dedication. You guys were formed in 1869, correct? And they solved not more murders since then. Ain't not one of you guys went to jail
Leighton J. Nibiru
for
Hunter.
killing somebody here.
The truth suo hurts.
So fuck you and your service, pride, and dedication, okay? You, sir, fuck you, your service, pride, and dedication. You, sir, fuck your service, pride, and dedication. 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 You back here. Fuck your service, pride, and dedication too. Because you guys don't service us. You guys aren't here to serve us. You guys are here for self. You guys have never protected nobody. They're stormtroopers. Ever.
Leighton J. Nibiru Hunter.
My 6-year-old
Diggers
nephew
are
doesn't believe in
deployed.
y'all.
WTF.
Yeah, he don't believe in y'all. Because he's asking
Carl
why
Lyon.
police is killing black people still.
Foul mouth.
Yeah, he don't got no faith in y'all either. Yeah, a 6-year-old. No faith in you guys. He got faith in me plenty. He got plenty of faith in me. He don't trust y'all to come save him. And he's 6. So let that sink in. A 6-year-old don't trust the police to come save him? Let that fucking sink in, you dipshits. The fuck? 6-year-old kid don't believe in you guys to come save him.
B. F you F him F this F that.
Only time the police in America were seen as a hero was when, during 9/11, they went to a brown country, tried to take their resources, and the brown people fought back. That's what 9/11 was about. That's the only time you guys look like heroes. You guys weren't heroes then either. Because you guys were stealing people's shit. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
The real heroes were the EMT and firefighters anyways.
Yep. Yeah. You guys have never been seen as heroes.
Leighton J. Nibiru Hunter.
Name one black
Look at the
person
law,
you saved you cared about.
standing like a bunch of bellend
Name one
muppets.
black person you white officers have saved. Fuck the black officers, you white officer. Because it took a black cop to save my life from you white officers.
Where are the black cops?
Yeah.
Where's the black cops?
Yeah.
Where are the black cops?
It took a black officer to save my life from you
Hey,
white
don't
motherfuckers.
ignore our beautiful black
Let's keep it
right
real.
here.
Yeah, let's keep it real.
Baseball 1966. I bet he knows the F word.
You white motherfuckers
Carl Lyon.
kill me.
Trash talking. B. They're like the people of Walmart.
I don't care.
Carl Lyon.
I don't give a fuck.
Racist talking.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna come right here every day and do this.
Every
I come here
day.
Every day. Yeah, I come to your precinct every day. Yeah.
Every
That's
day.
us. Yeah. And we gonna keep doing it.
Look at these faces.
Until you bitches change. Till we see some real police reform.
You guys kill these
crazy
faces.
motherfuckers, we gonna come here every day. Thank you for waking us back up to the purpose.
Leighton J. Nibiru Hunter.
Thank
Be careful, young man. You're brave, but don't be stupid.
you. Because I was too tired of being at the comfortability.
Carl Lyon.
So thank you for
Go
waking us up
AAA,
to
you
the
white
purpose.
MF.
Why we're still here. Because black lives fucking matter. Whether
B.
you think so or not.
Everything is
or
racist.
Sergeant Larry, I don't even know who the fuck he is. Why he's so
Carl
concerned about
Lyon.
me.
Wow,
Yeah.
you are still racist.
He had a meeting with some of our protesters the other day. And he excluded me from it because of a personal issue he had.
What a bitch.
Personal issue.
Brick Heart.
I don't even know
Can
that
we
man. He had
fast
a personal
forward to
issue.
the end when Chaz is
Don't even
gone
know
and
what
they
he
get
looks
arrested?
like. But he excluded
Carl
me from
Lyon.
the meeting because of a
You
personal
just
issue.
showed your true
Because
colors.
of a personal issue. Because of a personal issue. Bro, you guys not gonna silence me, bro. I don't want to be in your meeting. I don't give a fuck. See, because I got something y'all don't. We got us.
Yeah.
We got us.
We all
We got something y'all don't. We got real power. We didn't need a gun or a badge to have power.
Typical.
We just came out here
Everyone is
ourselves.
being called a
Created
racist
power.
now.
See, this power you guys can't take.
That's right.
Y'all can't take us over here. You can lock us up. You can arrest us. Woo, 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 woo,
What is
woo.
New York you live at? What neighborhood?
For every person you arrest, another two are gonna show up.
Leighton J. Nibiru Hunter.
For every person
Race is a
you take,
cop out for
another two are
colored
gonna show
peeps.
up.
Not us average folk. Color
Another
means
two
now.
are gonna show up. You guys cannot dismantle this tower because you guys didn't create it. You can't destroy what you
Release the
didn't create.
protesters.
You can't.
The protesters.
You can't destroy what you didn't create. This power right here that you feel was created amongst us. We created this shit. We created what's over here, not y'all. So don't ever think that you guys and your guns and your badges can dismantle it because you can't. You can't. Until we're done, that's when it'll be done, when we're done. When we get tired. It ain't about y'all.
Carl Lyon.
We're gonna wear y'all asses out. We did it
Rioting
already.
changes nothing. This is proof what he is
We've already
spewing.
worn you guys out. We can do it twice. We've worn you guys out once. We can do it twice. See, hey, here's the crazy thing. These motherfuckers are so trash and so weak and so small that they needed the FBI and Bellevue PD's help to do this.
Leighton
They
J.
couldn't come do it by their
Nibiru
own. They couldn't do
Only
it by
to the
themselves.
elite and the
'cause they ain't
forces
got
the
balls
elite
to do it by
control.
themselves. That's why
GP.
they called the FBI and
Summer
Bellevue
of
PD to
love.
help them. Because these guys ain't got the balls or the nuts to do it themselves. But guess what? I got balls and nuts, and I really don't even have balls and nuts. But mine are bigger than all y'all's.
Baseball
Guaranteed.
1966.
Guaranteed.
At Caroline Judah, that's a sheep.
Your radio broke up again, back up to you. Mail station news, okay?
Leighton J. Nibiru Hunter. Jesus, hurry up, bro, we need you.
Man, that Rick, dude, he just...
Every day. The entire city of
Carl
Seattle
Lyon.
watched a live stream
Arrest
as you
him,
guys
he is
brutalized
disrespectful.
peaceful protesters.
and
The
me.
entire city
Most
watched.
people don't see color but character.
They are pissed.
Racism
Yeah.
is used an excuse to
People
not
who
have
didn't understand
responsibility.
what defund
Did you feel
SPD
it, like
meant.
kind of come alive when TK showed up?
Immediately.
Good job,
Like, yeah,
guys.
immediately, right?
I
Yeah,
felt the
exactly.
energy change as
Good
TK was
job,
walking up
guys.
the street. I was like, oh man.
How far are the commutes coming in destroy our community?
The city of Seattle.
That's what we're doing, man. Just Rick being
Carl Lyon.
Yeah, record.
Martin Luther King Jr. would never protest this way. Leighton
catch
J.
everything,
Nibru
yeah.
Hunter. And me, I totally agree. B. Notice that speaker didn't even speak up for the children murdered there at their movement face with rolling eyes. Brick Hart. He doesn't have the balls to cross that yellow ribbon rolling on the floor laughing.
If you can't say it, then why have you? Don't be ashamed. We see you not talking.
B. Hypocrites.
Man, honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, real talk, like, super real talk. This thing's been going on for a month. Nothing, like, I mean, I was not surprised
Leighton J. Nibru
that
Hunter.
they would. We knew
All
that they were
lives
coming
matter,
eventually.
not just yours.
And I guess I'm kind of just numb
Carl
at this
Lyon.
point. My brain is
Y'all
always, my
haven't
brain,
seen anything
unfortunately,
yet.
is rarely
Wait
thinking
till
about
November.
this exact moment. It's always trying to think 5 steps ahead. It's always trying to think, how can we keep the people safe? And that's what I've been doing, running around, making sure that as many, identifying who's been taken, identifying who's been not, identifying the people who are missing. Like, that's what I've been working on. And also working on exit strategies for everybody. Like, that's, so, how am I
Carl
doing?
Lyon.
Like,
They
I
don't
don't have
know
the
what a
luxury of
peaceful
being
protest is.
agitated.
Did you see the guy that got his neck knelt on?
They got his neck knelt on? No.
Oh, you check out our feed. We had
I
a
got everything. Like,
we had a gentleman.
dead on,
We were
like,
talking to him right here, and they were disrupting traffic a little bit. Nothing like this. About half this crowd.
Yeah.
And they all of a sudden we saw a bunch. They had the van parked sideways, and they called in all the blue guys and the bike police. Next thing you know, like, they came out, they dropped the line. One of the officers came out and
Carl
just pointed
Lyon.
at the guy standing next to us.
This destruction
And the
in
entire,
cities
like,
changed
squad
nothing.
of bike cops
Deaths,
came out
arrests,
after him. He
small
took off
business
running.
demolished.
And he made it to the middle of the intersection. The dude
Remember
he fell down.
the
He got
5th
up. The
of
cop
November.
tackled him from behind, picked him up, slammed him
Baseball
on his head.
1966.
And then he sat there with his knee on his
Fake
neck.
news.
Everyone's watching it. We got that all on film. And
Yeah,
everyone's screaming, "Get off his neck!"
Screaming, get the fuck off his neck. Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
this,
And then
this is why
guess what they got him
it
for?
started?
Pedestrian violation. They were like, "Oh, he's pedestrian violation." They arrested like 5 people right here.
No, that was a pedestrian violation, violating a pedestrian.
They,
Like, that was the officer.
Yeah.
But again,
Also, of all the 4 people that I saw them arrest, I think one of them was white. I'm pretty sure every single person was black or a person of color.
they got the
That
one
Trump
white
man.
They got the one white
Did
woman.
they get Trump man?
Trumper man just got arrested.
Oh,
I mean, just in right here on
Oh,
this
right.
corner, they pulled out.
4 arrests. Boom, boom, boom.
I mean, they caught the riot police came out. They had
Carl
all the,
Lyon.
they were getting ready to OC people.
At
It was
Brandy
intense. It
717
popped off just like
prophetic.
that. They just dropped the lines, and then the guy just walked out and pointed at him. It was like, this guy, it's crazy. But yeah, you catch it on our
I've been
feed.
avoiding the point. Whenever, like Malcolm and I have been trying to patrol. We were here initially, and we were following the sounds of flashbangs and stuff. We recognized that the riot police haven't, or that the officers weren't at the kitchen.
Yeah.
So we rushed to the kitchen to make sure. We did a sweep of all the tents and stuff before they came in. It was fucking trash. There was at least 30 people that were able to get out before the cops did, because the cops were yanking people out.
Yeah, we saw that. We
was
saw
trash.
that.
It was
They said they
absolute
had
trash.
at one point. They said, I mean, this is a good hour and a half ago, at least 2 hours. They probably said they had at least 30 people detained. That was before this happened. That was another 5 or 6. They,
Yeah,
I mean,
that number just keeps rising.
and have you seen?
And
what
yet
the-
we've stayed peaceful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It is tough, and honestly, I've been asking this city and asking all of the protesters here to march in peace. You know,
Leighton J. Nibru
and
Hunter.
it is the aspect of no justice, no
Tonka
peace. You know,
toys.
we've been marching in peace
Brick
and unity,
Hart.
showing the true
The
face
Ku
of
Klux, the
SPD for a
microphone
month.
has a missing chromosome.
And honestly, my only fear is as they continue to act in such a heinous way, how long until that peace lasts?
Well,
What do you think has to happen from here?
Give me 5 minutes.
Pardon?
May I have 5 minutes, please?
1 second.
And we'll
Honestly,
come back. I want you to interview him in 5 minutes. How's that?
From
You do that
here-
for me?
Carl Lyon.
Please.
Since you want to help them,
Far
take
away.
them into your homes.
One of the things David said just now was got me thinking was what we talked about. It was what they create through their actions in any situation. When you see that brutality come out, it's going to be met with a reaction,
Baseball
a response,
1966.
which in many cases is going to be brutality
The pepper spray
and
was
violence in
deployed
itself.
when a
So
protester pushed a
they
cop.
went from 15 people out here to 75, 100 people out here, based off of what everyone saw. I mean, it snapped that fast.
Concrete was asked to meet up because it was a misunderstanding. SPD tweet. What does that mean, Gracie?
Concrete was asked to meet up.
Oh, they said that our interviewee was just yanked from the interview. I don't know. Maybe the guy he's talking to doesn't like us or thinks that we're weird or shady. But I mean, you can.
I doubt that's it, man.
I don't know.
They've been hanging out talking for a while.
It's also possible that maybe you just. Let's get TK.
Yeah.
You have to hold them all accountable for one thing. Even if it's just one individual. Qualified immunity is real. That's why you cannot sue them individually. That's why you have to sue them as a whole as a department, man. Because of qualified immunity. Yeah. Colorado got rid of their qualified immunity.
Baseball 1966. All protesters should take 2 homeless people home with them.
Yes. You're next. Qualified immunity is not going to be real for you guys much longer. Trust me. Trust me. I can bet on that.
Durkin should take in and house all of her Summer of Love people.
Everything's gonna change.
Hey, listen. They just how sure they were going to get back in this East Precinct. I'm just that sure that qualified immunity is about to get here.
And we're also sure we're taking 50% of your budget. At least. At least.
Leighton J. Nibiru Hunter. He's a brave dude. B.
Your public
At card
hates
collector,
you.
that's a great idea.
Hey, didn't Mayor Durkin promise Arlene family justice before she took office? Mayor Durkin promised Arlene Powell's family justice, right? Before she took office, right? Where's the justice? Where's the justice?
Where's the justice?
Carl Lyon.
For how long?
If you really care about the homeless like you say, take them in your home.
Let Mayor Durkin tell her. She's from. Let her tell it. She supports Black Lives Matter.
1 o'clock, in the park, one march, and every night, every day, we will have a different location.
I don't know what's going on over
Leighton J. Nibiru Hunter. Respect to free speech.
We do what we do every day.
All a bunch of straight megalomaniacs.
We do every day.
Carl Lyon. Otherwise all you are doing is spewing.
They know I'm marching tonight. They know I'm coming tonight. They even know that shit. So what makes you think y'all don't know that?
Carl Lyon.
They fucking know
Put
that.
actions to your words.
Let it be known.
Praise the Lord, because I need you.
I was about to say, he needs do something.
Listen, I was behind you. Because I'm tired of this shit, bro. This shit is bullshit. We tired of being harassed here. This shit is dumb.
Do you have a Venmo if people want to support you?
Listen, you know how people can support me? Buy cases of water, come out here while we're marching and give them out. I don't want nobody's money. I do not want anybody's money. Buy cases of water, come out here for the marches and give them to the protesters. I don't want nobody's money. I do not want nobody's money. I don't take anybody's money because that's not me. I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it because it's basic fucking human rights and we all deserve to be treated equally. So if you're gonna donate, just go buy the water or snacks or whatever and come serve it to the protesters while we're marching. I would appreciate that. That's how you can help me.
Leighton J. Nibiru Hunter. Jesus is the King of Kings. He is the way and the truth. Carl Lyon.
I'm not just out here for me.
Stop yelling and take care of the homeless.
Every day I'm with the people. Every day I'm with the people. I stand for and with the people every day. While you guys stand for and with each other. On that side. Why do we have to have this division here, huh? Huh? You know what this looks like? This looks like a fucking war zone. This looks like a battlefield. This looks like the Confederacy versus the Free State. That's what this looks like right now. That's what this looks like right now. Looks like you guys are, what the fuck? This shouldn't be like this. This shouldn't have to be like this. You all right? You cool? You all right? No, I'm good. Man, fuck them.
Carl
they
Lyon.
gave me violence Friday. Fuck
Y'all
them.
have a big surprise in November.
I don't promote violence. Everybody who know me know I don't promote that shit. I promote doing this shit the right way. Because the second we turn this shit into a fucking, we gonna go attack them, they gonna come attack us, nobody's listening anymore.
I love you.
The second you start doing other shit, other than what you're here for, people stop listening.
What you drink? Beer, soda?
I don't drink. I drink water.
What do you want me to go
Rick
get?
Hart.
Water.
He's a hero, and the first to tell you.
I go
water.
get what kind
Any
of water?
kind of water, just not Arrowhead.
That's the cheap shit.
That's just nasty.
Crystal
Carl
Light, my
Lyon.
wife don't drink that shit
This
either.
is nothing
I know
compared
that
to what
Arrowhead-
is coming as a result of all this.
Smart water.
Smart water or something, bro.
Smart water.
Yeah.
There we go. We got some smart water.
I'm on my way. What
this-
else?
That's
What
good.
else?
I'm good, bro. I don't want nothing. I just want some
You
water.
ate something?
I'm good, bro. I care about y'all
B.
more than I care about me.
What is holding this man back from getting a job to create himself a better future?
I've been tough
Keep it real. The longer I stay out here, the more we get what we want. The more we come out here and create this power that they can't take.
They go violence.
No, listen. We create power. Listen. See, I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys the type of power we create.
What do you want?
I'm good, baby.
I'm gonna tell you guys the type of power we create amongst ourselves.
I'm good, baby.
What do you want?
So yesterday,
I'll take a smart
we took
water.
over you guys.
Smart water, two smart water. What do you want? Two smart water. Two smart water.
From Canada to what, New Mexico?
Oh, I'm good. What do you want?
Thank you, though, Rick. And when we shut down both sides of it every day,
Carl Lyon.
it costs these fucking
At Brandy 717 his identity.
That is a commerce highway. You know how much goods and services go through that highway? When you shut it down, you're costing them.
Carl Lyon. He doesn't know who he is.
That's a beautiful moment we had last night. Because we all got some healing last night. See, unlike you guys, we can come together for each other and hug.
B.
And sit there and talk
More
about
so
how
his
we
mental
do each other.
mindset.
Because y'all don't give a fuck. We in our agreements to tell you because we can't air them to you guys. Because we go to your office of professional accountability or police accountability, and they don't hold you guys accountable for shit.
Three smart water. Hello.
Your OPA is dope. They don't hold you guys accountable for shit. Since this started, there's been what, upwards of 15,000 complaints, and not one of them has been solved. Not one of them has been done nothing about it.
I just know what I see people that I see.
And you have upwards of 15,000 complaints?
What you say you want?
I'm good. I just ate Rick.
Okay.
Bro, that shows you how accountable the Office of Police Accountability is.
B. It's like they all came out a time machine from 1860.
I really want you guys to know that if you see
We've
this,
been out here. I've been out since 4.
Carl Lyon. If he knew his identity he would not be out here. Yes, the mind.
the fuck they care about Seattle for? They only care because it affected them.
What do you want to do? What do you want to
It
drink?
don't affect them no more.
What do you want to
What are you
drink?
guys gonna do then, huh? Go to FBI?
I drink Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Ooh.
Huh?
I've been having the Federal Bureau of Investigation number since I was 14. I don't give a fuck.
Carl
Yeah, I've
Lyon.
been to prison and all.
Crisis
But guess what?
identity
I'm a
in our
local
nation.
Laborers union though. Now, oh, yeah. I'm a taxpaying citizen that
Carl
pays your
Lyon.
motherfucking salary.
At Brandy 717, yes.
I just gave TK water. TK has water.
Yeah, that part. We pay your salary. We pay your overtime. We pay for your budget. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a part of the education street prison pipeline. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am.
Hello 07734. Who is he talking to?
Yeah, that's why I'm a product of that education street pipeline. Street prison pipeline, that's why I'm a product of that. Because instead of investing in my future when I was younger, they invested in these fuckers. Instead of investing in these kids' future today, they still invested in these fuckers. 2 years ago, Rainier Beach High School had a whole budget of $1,000 for the whole entire school year. But these guys get $410 million?
Baseball 1966.
How does that work?
Can you get her some mental health?
Black people live 30.6% below the poverty rate. Hold on. Facts.
James
Google
Baker.
it.
Get rid of all that.
History books.
Hello
Textbooks, all our fucking
07734.
Whatever these people
The
put in
officers
books. They
are
didn't have
just
shit to do with
following
black
orders,
history.
they don't
They
make the
barely heard about
decisions.
black history in school or none of that. See, I didn't know about
The-
black history. I had to we
I
had
do
to do
agree
ourselves.
with their
The
demand
school
of
didn't
needing
teach us that.
psychologists,
See, but
social
maybe
workers.
if these schools would
They
teach
need
these
them
racist
now.
fuckers like these guys
Carl Lyon.
about their history,
Foul mouth.
maybe when they grow up and be
Tells
these
a
guys,
lot.
they wouldn't
Out
be
of
such
the heart, the
dickheads.
mouth
Also, at the
speaks.
same time, we got books that aren't even updated.
Books from 2011 and 2020. How do you
Carl
got
Lyon.
history books from 2011 and
Black.
2020? There's a lot of history that's happened
James
since
Baker.
2011. Why are we still using those
Stop your
outdated
crying.
books? Oh, I know why. Because I'm spending money on these fuckers. Just saying. It's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact. Literally, I'm a product of that education street pipeline because instead of investing in my future when I was in school, they invested in the police.
Carl Lyon.
They took that money
People
from the
can go to school and can get jobs.
They took that money from social services and invested in the police. They took that money from healthcare and invested in the police.
Carl Lyon.
They took that money from the community, the
want
black
to be.
communities, and invested in the police.
From veterans.
They didn't invest in us, they invested in them. They betted on them before they betted on us. But what they fail to realize is they don't change shit. This right here changes shit. This is why we got them banned. This is why you guys can't use chokeholds. This is why you guys can't use tear gas. This is why you guys are out of the labor council. Because of this right here. Not you guys. What we did. We came out here and stood up and got you guys kicked out of our labor council. So now you're off, your union's on your own. Yeah, we did that. We did that. We created the power to do that. We created, you hear that word? Created. Which means you can't tear it down because you didn't create it. Because you don't know how to create this real power. This is real power. This is real power. This is power. This is the power to change over here. You guys got the power to kill people. That's the only power you guys got is to kill people. And to hurt people, not help. Because you guys don't help shit. I'm a witness of that myself.
If you wanted anything else, you would lay your badge down right now.
Fuck them. They're not going to give that up. Because they care about it too much. That badge means more than human life. More than basic human rights. That badge is more important than basic human rights.
And there was not one flat top there.
Their badges are more important than our lives. Than us being treated equally. That badge means more to them than that. They don't give a fuck about us. They never have. That's why we spend so much money investing in them.
All minority races have special benefits. I know because I am white.
They take
Color
pride
privilege.
in themselves, and they're dedicated to themselves. They're not here for us. What's up, man?
Can we free R. Kelly?
I don't know about that, bro. I'm not in there. I'm not in there.
The scoffer with the microphone wants to watch Angry Man speak.
I'm here for Black Lives Mattering. I don't know about R. Kelly and all that other shit. That don't got it. R. Kelly ain't in Seattle. R. Kelly ain't over here. R. Kelly ain't committing war crimes. So, I really got R. Kelly's not my concern. These fuckers is. Because my 6-year-old nephew has to worry about these guys. See, because this change we're affecting now is not for us. The generation before us had their time to stand up for us and they didn't.
Purple shoes.
This what we're doing here is
If
for
you're
these
not
children.
blind.
It's for the future. If they're not going to care, we have
Hello
to. We got to care about our
07734.
future leaders because they
Police
don't.
officers
They
don't
give
get
a
paid
fuck.
much.
Even though one of them could be
If
their
money
fucking
is going
kid.
to them, it's
But they
for
don't
training
care.
and gear.
So we got to
Hello
care about our future
07734.
leaders. The children
Not
of the
their
future.
pockets.
We have to care about them because they don't. They don't care. They threw tear gas at us with kids in the crowd. They maced us with children in this crowd.
Robot
They don't
underscore
care about
cowboy.
us. They don't care about the kids
They are
in the
actually
future.
there for you in front
They
of
care
you.
about themselves.
Hello
You guys are here for yourself. You guys are
07734.
here to protect this earth.
They need training
I
to
came in
deal
one
with
time,
this crazy.
the officer protected or served me, except for saving my life on Friday. First time in my life. It took out 27.
Carl Lyon.
That's a fucking shame.
Looks like he is holding a grudge against white people and officers.
I would never call you guys to come
B.
help me. Ever.
Exactly.
I would never. My family
Defund
wouldn't
politicians instead.
We gonna call each other to come find each other before we call y'all to come find us. Because you guys are gonna show up
Kim Hall.
asking these white folks, oh,
Never
were you
bring
okay?
kids to these protests.
What? What? True story, I seen it happen.
B.
You
Governors need defunded if anyone.
And you're black. And the white guy can be the agitator.
Claude
You
Diamond.
guys show up.
Wow. Pat is upset face with tears of joy.
What's going on here? They don't even take your side first. They're gonna take the white guy's side first. It's proven. I've seen
Purple
it happen.
shoes.
I've seen it happen. with my
Agitator.
own eyes. So I know
Carl
it's a
Lyon.
fact.
At Brandy
This is not
717 agree.
political. It's about basic human rights.
Carl Lyon.
Why is it so hard to treat me
At
like
Kim
him?
H underscore
Why is it so hard to treat me like
007
her?
never.
Why is it so fucking hard to treat me like a white person?
B.
How hard is that?
At Kim
This
H
country was
underscore
built on racism, and
007
you guys are
agree.
embodying that.
Hello
You guys are embodying the racism
07734.
that this country was built on.
Yes, I agree.
By doing the shit you guys are doing to us.
Carl Lyon.
You guys are worried about crime.
All lives matter.
Crime been happening up here. Let's keep it all the way real. People been getting killed up here. People been getting shot up here. Oh, but now that you guys have something to blame it on,
Earthquake
it's all good,
magnitude
right?
4.1.
But I bet you none of what not one of the
Oaxaca,
murders
Mexico.
was solved. I bet you
21
that.
minutes
I
ago.
can guarantee you. Since you guys care so much about people dying here because of talk, make sure you solve those murders too. Yeah, you make sure you solve those murders since you guys care so much about the violence up here.
You know we paid
Make sure
you,
those
right?
murders and those shootings get solved then. I bet you they won't. I bet you this time next year they'll still be unsolved. How many, who wants to take a
Claude
bet?
Diamond.
Who wants to bet? I'm a gambler.
I hope Pat crosses the tape.
10 push-ups. I'm betting. I don't bet money. I bet push-ups. I bet push-ups. I don't bet money. I'm not a gambler like that. I like to bet push-ups. I can guarantee you, a year from today, these crimes that are happening here of why they're shutting this down will still not be solved.
This guy must not know how white people are treated.
Fuck them.
David Porsche was a great example. Carl Lyon.
I'll do 10 right now.
He is the most racist protester I have seen since May 31st.
I'll do 10
Robot
right now.
underscore cowboy.
Pro
agitator.
If I'm wrong,
$.
tell me you're gonna solve one of these murders for real, solve it. And I'll give you 10 right now. I'll give you 10 push-ups right here, right now.
It's a new one.
Huh? Tell me these murders are gonna get solved since you guys care so much. Since you guys care so much about the violence, those murders better get solved. This is creating so much violence, it's so negative, so hostile. Okay, but people been getting killed up here. People been getting dying. People been dying up here. Now, and you guys been there for how many years? And ain't solved not one crime up here.
Thank you, Sarah.
How does that work?
Kim Hall. At robot underscore cowboy. Yes, $.
People been dying over here.
Carl Lyon. At robot underscore cowboy. Yet should have been an evangelist.
Peaceful.
B.
Peaceful.
His angry speaking reminds me of someone on bath salts. Robot underscore cowboy. Paid agitator $.
Solve some black crimes too. Put these black crimes on the news like you do the white one. Yeah, that part. Yeah, that part. Yeah, that part. Yeah, that part.
Carl Lyon. He is looking for a raise as a paid protester.
Fuck out of here.
John.
Fuck out of here.
He needs Reedland.
Fuck out of here. Fuck, don't tell me you guys solve anything. You guys solve shit. My brother was gunned down over a year ago. Damn near a year ago. Y'all ain't solved shit. Here it is, damn near a year later, y'all ain't solved shit. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. That bullshit you guys be talking. Show me. Stop talking. Stop talking and show me. Stop talking. I don't believe shit that you guys say. I don't. I don't even trust y'all.
Robot underscore cowboy.
Ever.
Haha.
Ever.
Carl Lyon.
Ever.
Demonic mouth, spewing but saying nothing. Kim Hall. At Caroline Judah. Yep. $. John. There are drugs for this condition.
I lost so much weight.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't understand.
Like 18 pounds.
Rick, you ain't slept in 2 weeks, man.
I lost so much weight walking around this shit.
Okay.
Kim Hall.
He's on the grind out here.
Dude needs to stop talking.
You guys will solve these white crimes, though. These property crimes, these white crimes, you guys will solve that. Let a white guy get killed. That'll be on the news 24/7.
Hello 07734. He's talking to the wrong people about his issues. How dumb. B. It is all about the $. They want $. From police. They want reparation $. They want $. For land.
But guess what?
Hello 07734. Like, is he trying to talk them out of their jobs? John.
Yeah, that part.
He is confused.
You guys stop EMS from coming in here, not us.
B. Narcissism, megalomania, and schizophrenia. Kim Hall. At Brandy 717. Face with tears of joy. Face with tears of joy. Face with tears of joy.
Y'all do. We don't stop this. Hey, anybody that's been out marching with us, do we stop EMS from coming through? No. Not once have we stopped EMS from getting to where they need to go. No. You guys do that, not us. Because I care about human life. I care about public safety for real. So they're
Shane. Chaz is almost over with. Kim Hall. At Brandy 717. So true, all about the $. Carl Lyon. At Brandy 717. You nailed it.
We don't.
John.
We don't keep
Send him home to mommy. Why? B.
You guys do.
It sadly is true. Baseball 1966. Weight loss. Check out the new and improved BLM diet. Available at all Popeyes chicken.
You guys couldn't say had it not been for your bullshit politics and politics. Go home. Let's be real. Let's just keep it all the way real. Your response times are shitty. Your response time's been shitty since you've been in the precinct. Don't just try to make it seem like, them not being in the precinct makes it harder for them to get there. Nah, you bitches are always patrolling the perimeters.
Shit, let's be real.
It wasn't.
Point blank and fucking period.
Listen, listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you. They've been patrolling the outskirts since this whole thing started.
John.
I see them all the time.
Ha ha ha.
I see them all the time, parked over here, parked down there, patrolling around the outskirts.
Bertha Ferg.
So
Shane
you guys
Shane.
are always patrolling around. I see it.
Hashtag
So don't
Black
deny it.
Lives
I see it.
Marxist.
You guys are always patrolling the outskirts, but it takes you 20 minutes to get to a shooting. It takes you 20 minutes to get to a shooting, but you guys are blocked away though. You
Carl
guys are
Lyon.
blocked away. Literally
Take down
2-3
Ches
blocks
all the
away.
way.
But it takes you 20 minutes to respond. And that's been the problem since before CHOP was established. Yeah, that's been a real problem since before CHOP was established. Your response times are shitty. That's how people die, because you're bullshit politics and you're bullshit politics and all of that shit. You guys are the reason people die, not us. That blood's on y'all hands. Don't put it out on us. We ain't killed nobody. We ain't got no gun. We come out here with cameras and cotton and shit. Let's be real. Y'all the reason people die.
Chop the
We
Ches.
talked about this morning. You call a cop. You call dispatch. They don't show up. My nigga, you could be dead by then.
Hello 07734.
So then what?
Can't watch this idiot
I
anymore.
understand that. I've been
I think
here.
I'm losing brain cells listening to this BS.
We occupied that.
I
We was the
no,
police.
that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
Carl Lyon. We counter protest here and Antifa runs. More people will rise up. Kim Hall. What's his point? John. He likes hearing his own voice.
You have better eyes than me. Can you see his name?
Whitehead.
Don't laugh now. This shit ain't fucking funny. Ain't nothing
Kim
funny
Hall.
about asking for basic human
They
rights,
don't
bro.
show up when you
Ain't
trying
nothing
to
funny
defund
about
the police.
being killed. Ain't nothing funny about this shit. What are you smirking for, you bitch? You're a
Big.
bitch. You're a bitch.
Someone
You're
PLS get a
bitch.
psychologist
You're a
and
bitch.
evaluation
You're a
for
bitch.
these people.
You're a bitch. 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 You're not a man. I got more balls than you. And I'm not even a man. I'm a girl. And I got more nuts than you, because at least I stand up for what's right. At least I stand up for what's right. At least I'm over here standing up for what's right. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. Yeah, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. And you're probably out here
John.
harassing black people too.
The
'Cause you're a
police
bitch.
are very
Yeah,
kind.
you're a bitch. I said that. I said that. You're a bitch. You're a
Big.
bitch. You were born a
They
bitch.
need sedated
You-
and
you were
told
raised by a
everything
bitch.
isn't what they think it is.
Yeah. Turn your camera on. Take that off your camera and turn it on. Because by
Big.
law, you guys are supposed to have them on right
And
now,
possibly
right?
an
There is
exorcist.
an ordinance that says you guys are supposed to turn your
Shane
body
Shane.
cameras on when encountering
Hey
them.
male Siri, sing for us.
Yeah.
Na
Yeah.
na na hey
I'm
hey
pretty
hey
sure
goodbye na na na
your
hey hey
chief
hey
said it was
goodbye.
mandatory.
Carl
I'm
Lyon.
pretty sure.
You
So
are
why
not
none
a
of them
girl.
on? Come on, bro, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. And one day your kid's gonna go through this by a different cop, and you're gonna feel how I feel right now. And then you'll understand. Because it's not political, bro. It's not political. It's basic human rights. It's basic
Step
human
it.
rights, bro. And you think that's funny?
He's out of control.
Damn. It's good to know that black lives don't matter to you. It's good to know black lives don't matter to you because you think it's funny. It's good to know that you think black lives mattering is funny. Because it's not. It's not. It's not funny. It's not funny. Like, your guys' abuse of power is real. There's real statistics to prove it. There's real statistics to prove it. You guys are wearing those body cams because of excessive use of force. Because of the DOJ. The history is there to prove it. Ain't shit funny right now, bro. The history is there to prove how abusive you guys are.
Yep, typical. They resort to calling intimidation
That's why you got
and
these
calling
body cams
names when
now.
confused.
The DOJ made you guys put them on
Carl Lyon.
after John T. Williams.
That's a female dog silly.
Unjustifiably. It didn't go to jail.
SMH woman
And
face
neither one of
palming
you
like
guys held
skin
them accountable
tone.
for it either.
Shane Shane.
Yeah, that part.
Knock
Yeah,
knock
that
hey
part.
hey hey goodbye.
Yeah, none of you guys
John.
are holding no back accountable either.
He has
for
a
killing Sean
chemical
Burr
imbalance.
with his 1-year-old daughter in his hands. How are you guys? No? No? Huh? You guys aren't holding Officer Michael Spaulding or Scott Miller accountable for killing Shay Taylor, even though he was complying with police. No? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not funny
There's
now, it's
also
about
real
you guys, huh?
statistics showing he's
Yeah,
full
when the
of
heat's on you
absolute
guys, it ain't funny no
BS.
more, huh? That's
Carl
what I thought.
Lyon.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
This man
When
is
Charlene
asking to
Ross
get
was
arrested.
home pregnant in front of her kid. Who held those officers accountable? Not none of you guys. Not none of you guys. Because they're still walking around free. Come on, man. History repeats itself. You guys have a history of being violent and using excessive force. It's proven. It's all public records. It's there. The proof is there. The proof is there. He looked like he wanted to Rodney King somebody with that stick.
Biscotti might even be a result of lead poisoning.
He looked like he was born a racist. He looked like he was raised in the back countries of Alabama, riding a redneck horse or something. He looked like that type. He looked like that
type. Seems like someone high on something.
Like that. You look like that.
A lot of houses in Hood are full of lead, and it shows.
That's why over laughing and shit. Because black lives don't matter to you, bro. Oh, he's an all lives matter guy. Or blue lives matter guy. Well, when blue lives stop killing black people, then all lives can matter. And then your life will matter to me, because right now your life ain't worth shit to me, bro.
Well, you twat, all lives matter, not just you blackjacks.
Because you wouldn't save me. So I wouldn't even dare to help save you. I wouldn't even call y'all to help save me. That's the problem. I could call 911 right now and it says the number you're trying to reach is not in service. Because you guys don't help nobody, bro. You guys don't help nobody, bro. You know how many times I've been trying to find my relatives? We try to make missing person reports that never show up, and we found them on our own without y'all help. Because y'all don't help nobody. Service, pride, and dedication. That is your motto. Your motto is not even to protect and serve.
Do you think
it's service, pride, and dedication.
Funny? Do you think
it's okay? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let him laugh. Because when this is all said and done, he's already on his own. Listen, qualified immunity is going out the door.
This protester puts a lot of words in others'
Colorado already got
mouths.
rid of qualified immunity.
Purple
and as
shoes.
we all know, Colorado and Washington were the first two states to make weed legal, right? As we all know, Colorado and Washington were the first two states to make weed legal. So it's only fitting that Colorado and Washington be the only two states to get rid of qualified immunity. Because once that's gone, you guys are really fucked.
Call 911.
You can be prosecuted. You can be sued individually instead of as a whole. Yeah, qualified immunity is real, bro. Yeah, that shit's real. Hey, listen, the funny thing is, these guys just think I'm probably just some kid out here screaming and rambling. Little do they know, bro, I got more pull than you do. Little do you know. Little do you know. Little do you know, I got more pull than all you fuckers. Little do you, we
Carl
got
Lyon.
more pull than you guys.
He is disturbing my peace.
We
Arrest
have
him.
changed shit, not y'all. Y'all didn't change nothing. Us coming out here doing this every day, change shit. That's why you guys can't tear gas us. That's why you guys can't use chokeholds. Because of what we did, not y'all. We created this. We are holding y'all accountable. Because you guys don't hold each other accountable.
I just want to say I love you.
Purple
I love
shoes.
you too,
Distracting.
Yeah, 2:30.
Shane. Brandy 717. I am the voice in your head. You are not wrong.
Oh, you go ahead and go to sleep, bro.
I'm gonna be there.
He's gonna be there. You're okay. Go ahead and go to sleep, bro. If you're tired, go ahead, bro. I don't want you to
Yeah, my IQ is 2-digit, but I demand the city to follow my rule.
Okay, buddy.
I'm gonna head down.
Steppe.
Yeah.
Who are you, little
I'm
kid?
just saying, bro. Like, why is this funny to you? Like, I seriously, I'm not even gonna scream at you. I seriously wanna know why this is funny. Like, I honestly wanna, I'm not even gonna scream at you. I just wanna know why you're smirking and laughing. Why this is funny to you? Now I'm talking to you like a human, right? So why is it funny? Why is this funny to you? Why? Like, why is black people dying funny to you? Why is the police killing black people dying funny to you? Why is the police killing black people funny to you? Why is that shit funny to you? Because that's why we're here. It's because you guys have never been held accountable for anything you guys done to people here. And you think that's funny? You think that's funny? Us asking to be treated fairly is funny to you? Really? And that's why we don't have no faith in y'all now. Because officers like him are why we don't believe in the police now. He's part of the problem. He is part of the fucking problem. That's a racist cop. He's part of the problem. Because anybody that can sit here and smirk and laugh about people asking for basic human rights and to be treated fairly is part of the fucking problem. And he shouldn't be a cop. He shouldn't be a cop. Period. Because nothing's funny about
Carl
that.
Lyon.
That's just not funny.
Wet behind
People
the ears
dying
now
is not
his
funny.
language
If it was your
changed.
kid that died, would it be funny? If it was your family member that died, would it be still funny? Would it still be funny to you? Would it still be funny? I'm dead ass here. If it was one of your family members that was killed by one of your officers, would it be funny to you? Or would you be out here trying to help you accountable? Think about that, like for real.
Carl Lyon.
Like, come on, bro.
The F word is
Put
coming.
yourselves in our shoes. If it was one of your family members
Steppe.
who got killed
He
by one of these
smirked.
guys,
He's
you'd be
racist.
over here. Guaranteed. I guarantee you be over here. So stop laughing like it's funny, bro. Just sit there with a stoic face like the rest of them and don't laugh. It's just not funny, bro. That shit's really not funny, bro. Because the day's gonna come when the roles are reversed, and then you're gonna feel how we feel, and then you're gonna be like, well, shit, I shouldn't have been laughing that day. I shouldn't have smirked that day. Because now it's happening to me. Bro, this shit can happen to anybody. You're not exempt just because you're a fucking cop. Because when you take that gun, that badge, and that bullshit uniform off,
Watch
you're just a
dog.
normal motherfucking
Put the bag
person
of
like me.
Cheetos
No
down and
problem.
fix the frozen
You're
screen.
a normal motherfucker like me when we take all that shit off. So act like that. Act like that when you got that shit on.
Carl
Act like
Lyon.
a normal motherfucking person when
He
you got
sits
that
in the
shit on.
heavens and laughs
Don't
at
act
his
like you're better
enemies.
than us. Don't act like
Baseball
you're better than anybody,
1966.
bro. Don't
Memo.
do that. Don't be
Smirking
that
is
guy.
racist.
Don't be that guy, bro.
B.
Don't be that
It's
guy,
funny
bro.
those cops are
Don't
highly
be that
intelligent
guy.
and
I would love
disciplined
for you
yet
guys
having to
come save
listen
my
to this
nephew if you ever
BS.
needed help. But that's never gonna happen at this point in time because of guys like you. You're part of the problem, officer. You're part of the fucking problem. Sitting there smirking and shit. This is not funny. This is not funny. People losing their lives are not funny. George Floyd dying is
Baseball
not funny.
1966.
Breonna Taylor dying is not funny.
Face
Sean
with
Fear
tears
dying
of
is not
joy,
funny.
face with tears of
Charlene
joy,
Lyles
face with
dying is
tears
not
of joy,
funny.
face with
Malik
tears
T.
of joy.
Malik Williams dying is not
Cheetos.
funny. John T. Williams
Leighton
dying
J.
is not funny.
Nibiru Hunter.
The list goes on.
This dude needs to give the Red Bull a rest. B. At
I'ma show
Steph
you what else is
underscore
not funny.
SA55M55 he
book is?
blinks too so he's racist.
1,944 names of black people that have been killed by the police from 2014
Carl
to
Lyon.
2019.
At Brandy
This is not
717 they tune him out.
This book in my hand ain't fucking funny. So you shouldn't be laughing, sir.
Carl Lyon.
Officer.
Officer.
You shouldn't be laughing when there's 1,944 names in this book over a 6-year span. That's not funny. This book is not funny. So quit fucking laughing and just stand there, you dickhead. The fuck? Show some fucking respect.
Here we go, bro.
The fuck is wrong with you? This shit ain't fucking funny. Cause if it was your kid, you'd be over here. This shit wouldn't be funny then, would it? Would it?
Carl
It was your
Lyon.
brother, your sister,
He is
your
making
mom,
a lot of
your
money
dad.
today.
This shit would be funny
Leighton
now,
J.
wouldn't it?
Nibiru Hunter.
You'd be over here now, wouldn't you?
Okay, you made
You
your
damn
point
sure wouldn't be standing with these
446.
fuckers if they killed one of your family members.
Baseball
So
1966.
quit laughing. They shit funny
Alert.
because it could easily have been you.
Alert.
It could have easily have been somebody in
Alert.
your family.
Breathing is racist.
Easily. These people don't give a
Mr.
fuck if
Officer
they're racist
Racist.
cops or not. You think they care about your family members? Let's be real. Do you honestly think if they walked down the street and ran into your family
Carl
members
Lyon.
and shot them, do you
Name
think they would
calling.
care that they were your family? Probably not. Probably not. I can guarantee they probably wouldn't give a fuck. They probably wouldn't give a fuck. So quit smirking, bro. Ain't shit funny, bro. This is basic human rights, bro. Ain't shit funny about that. Ain't shit funny about that, bro.
Shane.
Ain't shit funny about that,
I can't
bro.
breathe.
Ain't shit funny about what's going on here. You guys are better off staying the fuck away.
B.
See, cause now
How about that speaker speak about the kids murdered there in Chazzy Chop?
Respect. All we ask is respect on both sides. Treat us like humans.
they don't know how to do that. They don't know how to treat us like humans. Stop asking them to treat us like
Or he
shit,
not
because
woken
they don't
up.
know how to do that.
Carl Lyon.
Fuck, I'm not asking you guys to treat me like nothing.
Where are his
I'm
parents?
telling you what the fuck you're gonna do.
Leighton J. Nibiru
I'm
Hunter.
not asking you to do shit no
Air.
more.
We need air.
Asking to be treated
Shane. Watch
I'm not
dog. The
asking you all to do
missing screen
shit.
is
Just like
triggering
I'm
me.
not asking no politics to do shit. I'm telling them what the fuck to do, and they're doing it. Because we're telling them what the fuck to do.
This
You
clown
how
doesn't
much of
know
the
how
public,
to love
when
himself.
they come out here and show up in front of your face, you know how much the public, Seattle, wants to defund you guys?
B.
Seattle, not just us.
Nope, they don't know
Seattle,
face with
the
rolling
city.
eyes.
You know how much a lot of people in the city want to take half of your guys' budget? But you guys want to continue to treat us like we're shit. We make the decision
B.
on your budget.
Officer Racist
See?
knows nothing.
See, because we can call the council members to put pressure on them to do what the fuck we want. And that's what we've been doing. That's why we got the
Menace
ban.
to society.
That's why you guys can't use chokeholds.
Reject.
That's why you guys can't use tear gas because of
LOL.
us. Because of us. We are the reason you guys can't use chokeholds or tear gas. We are the reason why you guys are out of the labor council. Us over here. Yeah, Seattle as a whole is the reason why you guys are on your own. Your union's on your own right now. The city is. Not nothing y'all did. Y'all didn't do shit. Y'all just stood there looking stupid like he is. Popping gum. But when his family when one of these officers kill one of his family members, if it ever happens, I hope it doesn't. I pray it doesn't. But he needs a piece of humble pie. That fucker needs a piece of humble pie. He needs a piece of humble pie. Because until he's in this situation, he'll never understand. Because he wasn't raised to understand. He wasn't raised to understand. His parents didn't give a fuck enough about him to teach him the difference. That's what's going on here. That's why he looks like that. That's why he's standing here like he don't give a fuck. That's why he's ready to come over and beat us. Because his parents didn't raise him to know any different. His parents didn't raise him to know the difference. And that's sad. That is sad, bro. That's sad. Because you probably raised your kids the same way your parents raised you. Fucked up. Because if they didn't raise you fucked up, you wouldn't have walked over here smiling and laughing. It's okay, bro. It's okay to say, hey, you know what? We do have issues. You know what? We are fucked up sometimes. And yes, we do make mistakes.
Leighton J.
The
Nibiru
real
Hunter.
definition of healing is admitting
This
to
is
those
pointless.
mistakes.
They don't give a
I
for
can
white
admit to every
lives,
mistake
let
I've made in
alone
my
black.
life. Yes, I've been to prison. Yes, I've done
B.
shit I'm not proud of.
Explain about the murders in Chop
I own my
Buddy.
shit. Do you guys?
Baseball
You guys?
1966.
I can own the shit I've done in
He
my
was
life.
raised to not commit
I can own
crime.
that shit.
So
all of us can own the shit we've
there's
done in our lives.
that.
Hell, even these people over here that have been racist their whole lives can own that shit. You guys can't own shit you guys have done. You always blame somebody else. It's always somebody else's fault. It's always somebody other than you guys. Well, had they not approached us like this, then this wouldn't have happened. No, fuck that. Hold yourselves accountable. Admit to what the shit you guys are doing. How hard is that? If we can admit to our shit, I can admit to my shit. Yes, I've been to prison. Yes, I got felonies.
Earthquake
yes,
magnitude
I've had felonies since I was 14 years
4.0.
old.
Region
Yes.
Metropolitana,
Yes.
Chile.
But I'm in the laborers union
13
now.
minutes
'Cause
ago.
I did it 360. Now how about you guys admit to your wrongs, let's do it 360. What's so wrong with that?
Carl Lyon.
What's wrong with admitting that you guys were
What
wrong?
do you do for?
Sometimes. It's okay to admit you're wrong sometimes. It's okay.
Carl Lyon.
It's okay to
A
admit
living.
you're wrong sometimes. It's okay to admit you're wrong sometimes.
They need to just admit they think following the laws is racist. BC, they can't follow laws.
TK. TK. Yeah, but I'm asking you. Bro, I don't know what the hell that means.
He said, I don't know what
Your face okay? But please stay on this side.
I got you.
Stay on this side, big dog. I've been a fellow since I was 14 years old. I've done shit in my life I'm not proud of. I have. I've never been the most model citizen ever. Never have. I've never made it either. I've never I've always owned my shit. I've always owned it.
Carl Lyon. Trying to get others agitated.
Can you guys own your shit? As a collective, can SPD own up to the shit that's done wrong? We can. As a collective, we can. Yeah, even the racist ones over here can admit they've been racist their life.
Baseball 1966. Appropriate shirt.
Why can't you guys
A
own to your shit as a department? Why can't you guys ever say you're wrong and you're sorry? Why? Why is that so hard to do? Why is that so hard to do? Why is it so hard to fucking own up to your shit as a
Earthquake
department?
magnitude 4.0.
Shane's
Why is that
Empire.
so hard
Region
to do?
Metropolitana,
I am agitated.
Chile. 15
Like,
minutes
I
ago.
seriously want to know. Yes, I've been to prison. Yes, I've been to the county. Yes,
Shane's
I've been
Empire.
to school. Yes,
Watchdog
I've committed
fix that
robberies.
dang
Yes, I've
fourth
committed
screen.
assault. Yes, I've been to prison. Yes, I carried a gun. So what? Yeah, I did all that. But I can admit to that shit. And I'm better than you because I can admit to my shit.
What you see in the background there, I know TK's been
Well, he's
been
trying
pushing.
really hard to get detained so he can publicly cry race card.
And what we got going here is
No, there's a guy named Kelly.
what we got going is the police coming up to the front line here. Usually what they're going to do is swap out.
Carl Lyon.
And
I would
well, it
arrest
looks like
him.
they have quite a few more police right now than they have currently up here. So I don't know if they're just going to do a change of the guard, so to speak, but
Shane's
what you do
Empire.
have is
Watchdog,
probably
watchdog, wake
an
up.
opportunity for these guys to take a break because
Carl Lyon.
TK has been going in on him.
He says
for
so
a
what to
good half
justify
hour.
his life.
Your motto is not to protect and serve, but you guys are
Carl
always
Lyon.
about community protection
Bust
and
him.
public safety. But your police department motto has nothing to do with that. Your motto as a department has nothing to do with public safety. And, come on now. How does that work? How does that work? How do you guys hear?
At Caroline Judah they probably will be arrested but will cry injustice when they do.
Hey dude, 206, okay, try me. Do you have that written on you? Okay. 658, yeah.
Carl Lyon. At Brandy 717 yes.
Okay, try me.
Because the Point Elliott Treaty, the natives couldn't sign their names because they didn't understand any English.
Oh, here comes the
CNN headline.
Here comes the
Peaceful
bad
chop protester detained for no reason but race. Carl Lyon. He is a young boy.
Look, y'all got backup. You ain't got to be scared no more. You guys got
It's
more
coming.
guns. You got more guns here. You guys ain't got to be scared no more. You know what scares these idiots is education. I know what scares them.
Carl Lyon. Full of
I know
rage
what
and
scares
hate.
these idiots in these uniforms. It's education and losing their
Carl
money.
Lyon.
That's what it is.
He needs help.
More people.
The Northwest Community Health Fund is bailing everyone out who gets arrested today, and they should be out tonight. So all of our people who got arrested.
Bye, cowards.
Young but old enough to know better.
Bye, cowards. Time for y'all to leave. Next round of cowards up. Next round of cowards up. Don't run into your partner, idiot. Watch where the fuck you're going. Dumbass. Step up. Step up. Step up. Step up. Step up.
I'm just kidding.
Carl Lyon. At Brandy 717 True.
So they relieved that front line. It's been up here for the last half hour, or they've been up here for a minute, probably a good hour. But TK's been going in on them for a good half hour. So
TK officially has much more stamina than the police.
Man, I tell you what.
Carl Lyon.
They got to go. All
Cops
those
are
officers have to go
conditioned
take a
to name
nap.
calling
That
as
was
in the
probably
military.
mentally exhausting for them.
All that animosity, channel that shit and let's affect change. Everybody got so much animosity, let's channel that shit and affect some real change. Channel that shit. Fuck these fuckers, cause we know they don't care. Channel that shit and send that shit to the politician's house. Send that shit to their front door, call their
Carl
asses.
Lyon.
Because
The cops know
us
their
doing this is
identity.
how we got change. Us putting pressure on the politicians how we got change.
B.
Cause these fuckers don't care
Oh, here
about
we
change.
go with the
They
ego
don't
and
care
power
about
trips
changing.
now due to retreat.
They don't care.
Name calling
But
and
listen,
flexing now to
we
follow.
change the policies they have to abide by. They have no choice but to change.
We coming for the West next. We coming for the next. We coming for the West.
I'm finna head out. I gotta go to
you
deal
got
with this shit.
You're gonna rest your fucking throat, man.
It's okay. Fuck them. I'm coming right back afterwards. I don't give a fuck about them.
Yeah, it's 205.
Get
Get your ass on.
You just went off. Like
Man, I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm tired, bro. I can't keep dealing with this shit, bro. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. My brother was killed almost a year ago. You guys ain't solved that. This young man was killed right here. Ain't nobody solved that. Crime's been happening here. You guys ain't been solving nothing. So don't make it seem like you're so concerned to solve shit now. So if that's the case, if you're so concerned now, you make sure these murders get solved then. Cause I guarantee you next year they won't be. I guarantee you. I guarantee you they won't be. I guarantee you they won't be. And it's sad. And it's sad. It's just sad. But I'm feeling
Don't be late.
business.
Don't be late. Yeah. Hey, love you, TK.
I love you guys too.
All right, be good.
You see what it was in Romelia Free. And she right here with me. Why y'all grabbed her?
Shane's Empire. I done solved the murder at Ches for him.
Look.
Is that speaker make or female or plus question?
Back him up.
B.
Back him up.
Just curious.
Yeah.
Smash the window?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I mean, I remember she came down
Carl
and looked right
Lyon.
at him and was like, you shouldn't
Hey,
even
time
talk
up.
because you're the motherfucker that got us in here.
Y'all killing our people. You made it 300,000 a year. It's through your job. It's over $250,000. Yo, you dropped the pocket. And the guy next to you. It's through your job. Transit don't make
Just
sense.
P online bartender. Hashtag FBE not doing half. Hashtag FI BRE REHASH. Shane's Empire. confirmed.
just ran and got Rick because I de-escalated the situation around him and sabotage whatever he's trying to do. It's Rick.
Is that Kelly?
Hey, listen clearly.
Where's Kelly?
It was only one window. It was the West Precinct.
Talking about it?
With the mask. Like fuck 12. Y'all faggots was trying to catch me. And y'all Mason.
Wish everybody was as good as he was.
Michael S. How do we turn off the computer-generated sound in messages?
I wonder if they're aware that the chemicals they use against us sterilize them.
You supposed to be straight up too. What?
Gas in the
What?
face.
Gotta get quicker. Yeah. Watch promo. Pulling up. That's why y'all faggots came up.
You want to see if you want to see if we can talk to Eric Calligraphy? See if he's over there still. Let's take a walk.
I have no opinion.
Shane's Empire. The streamer has it on.
Watch it. It didn't stop. This day age. It didn't stop.
At monkey_planet, it's kind of funny though. Shane's Empire. ND streamer fell asleep with a bag of Cheetos.
Fuck 12. And y'all faggots bust out the window when my back was turned like this. My back was turned like this.
Do you even know what the means of production is? Do you guys realize you're not producing anything of substance right now?
They phones up. It come on documents. And y'all know where y'all put it up there. Because you're not going to say y'all Mason.
I can't hear you. Come closer.
Come closer.
Yeah.
Talk to us.
Shane. And it's reading in YouTube chat too.
What was that?
Hey, somebody give my flick just one time.
Why is it? No. Hey, dude. No.
Hey,
Don't go.
Shane. That or I am that voice in the sky.
Share the stream, guys.
All it took. They're gonna come grab him. They're gonna come grab him. Hey, come here.
It's a public street. It's a public street. It's a public street, not a crime scene. What crime was committed?
Ting tang walla walla bing bang.
What crime was committed? What crime was committed? What crime was committed?
And y'all spraying. Can't do that. Fuck up, officer. Not right now. Shut your bitch ass. Not right now. Yeah, we hit that window. Shut your bitch ass. Yeah. You see me? It's spark plug. We're staying on it.
Rick Hart. This isn't gonna end well.
Arrest me, boy, I dare you. Shut the fuck up. You ain't gonna back up shit. You hear me, bitch?
B.
You hear me,
Oh snap, here comes the peaceful protester militants.
arrest me like you play. Officer Bailey, arrest me like you play. I'm out here every motherfucking day, Officer Vernon.
The police are underpaid.
Put that stick down, boy. It's a mutual combat state. Find out. Find out, bitch. Find out, bitch. Who the fuck you think you are? Oh yeah, so you can arrest me with all your friends? Step on me here then, coward.
Drink
Step
every
right
time
here,
you hear
coward.
F-bombs.
You wanna run your mouth? You wanna run your mouth? Step right here. You wanna run your mouth? Step right here, boy.
We've been peaceful.
And step right here. Put
Shane's
that gun
Empire.
down and step right
Watchdog,
here,
wake
boy.
your furry butt up and give us another screen.
Bitch ass
Rick
cop.
Hart. At Biscuity, amen.
Bitch ass cop. Officer Vernon, I know you hear me, boy. I know you hear me, boy. You wanna run your motherfucking mouth, boy? Run your mouth like on this side of the line, boy. Or your backup ain't gonna help you. Come over here where your backup ain't gonna help you, boy. More justice!
More peace! More justice!
Hey, come on, let's knee real quick, y'all. Hey,
John.
let's kneel right quick.
Invoke facial recognition recording now.
I know you are
It's
too many.
Always resorting to cussing, name calling, and intimidation. Every single time. Trash. Step in. Peaceful isn't shouting in someone's face.
That's a white boy right there. He ain't got no color. I don't respect. Why you ain't got knee pads? Who the fuck are you, Officer Bernard? Where your shit foul out? Yeah, you're a foul out and you don't. No, they were.
At Biscotti, yes.
Assess it right now. The sergeant in the back. Sergeant in the back right now. They have two sergeants back there right now. Or I guess gang unit, and then they got one sergeant back there, and you can tell he's really trying to assess right now, figure out what they want to do about it.
Police are such kind human beings.
He's just waiting for it to lean
Peaceful
a little bit too
isn't
much
insulting,
too far forward.
Screaming, foaming are the mouth cussing.
Sergeant Morrison there is about to make a change in the stance here.
The real test will be how they if they gear up further. That'll be if you see them start to gear up like
Bad
for
salts
like
must be kicking in.
riot gear, like shields and stuff. That's when you know it's going to start going down.
Yeah, they're going to do a push.
Sometimes they bring out the bikes for that.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Sorry,
John. Where is his mask?
Run your mouth to me now. Run your mouth to me now, Officer Vernon. Run your mouth now.
Cops are soon going to start getting their faces eaten off. Step it. The test isn't on the police, it's on these punks.
That's how y'all trying to do it. Yeah, now, there I touched you. Watched it. There was only one window. We was at the west. And I hit y'all shit with the spark. Like, yeah. Fuck 12. Put out come on. Y'all bitches ain't gonna stay at y'all.
John. He has mental issues. The poor dear.
Yeah, right. Somebody got something on right now.
Listen.
Better stay young. Who else knows? I can touch you.
Sorry.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
At step_SA55M55 a good call.
Those are scary weapons. It might hurt them through the riot gear.
Get them off the line. I don't trust.
I'm all good.
I have it in my pocket.
Seriously, thank you.
Come over here and keep running your mouth. Yeah, it doesn't have a camera. Officer Vernon, you are running your mouth like a little bitch. This is a mutual combat.
Oh, here come the bike cops. Here come the bike cops.
So these are the boys in blue in the back. The boys in blue the bike squad. And these are the ones that came out.
Shane's
and
bless his
they
heart.
came out. Old
John,
boy better be prepared because all they did
the
last
police
time was they
help
came
all
out,
mankind.
pointed out who they wanted. They dropped the tape, and these guys
Here
came out in
equals
force.
all
And it was
cops
these
need
guys
pay
right
raises
here.
now. Step in.
Should we get the
Scary weapons.
No, I think we're okay where we're
Face
at.
with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Shut the fuck up.
So they got a lot of backup coming in right now. These are the same guys that came in last time and they arrested a handful of people for pedestrian violations.
Black Lives Matter, leaders
Thank you, Savi. Savi said that 500 people watching on Twitch, 2.7K, I think she said on Facebook, and then we stream on Woke and a bunch of other things.
Oh. So there's a little bit of divide. They're trying to pull some people back to go on a march.
No, I think
Rick
it's
Hart.
unified, man.
Popcorn. Shane's Empire. Popo come to kidnap some protesters.
If it's City Hall, though.
It is. That's where TK's at, I think. Isn't that where the TK's court case is happening?
Everybody's going to City Hall.
City Hall, we need to get organized.
Well, they got the bike team out already. So what's wild is you got the bike squad for the police, and if you look behind me over here, they got the bike squad for the protesters as well, right back here.
Nobody.
Everybody that's
Blacks have garbage role models. No wonder they all act like joggers. John.
For the march.
Police will escort the lost to a safe place.
And if you know anything, you've seen that the protest would get ran in on pretty quick.
Yeah.
2 days ago, actually it was yesterday. We were interviewing TK. Was it yesterday? Interviewing TK, and while we were doing that, someone tried to run over a couple of the protesters, ended up smashing a bike.
We need a lot more people. They want this to be effective. We need more people.
Yeah, you don't
tons of bodies.
Split the group up.
No.
Tons of bodies. Because you would ideally want people to stay here so much.
It needs
they
to look
can't
like
leave.
it did when we were taking that precinct. We need people all the way down this block. Body to body, shoulder to shoulder. You don't fucking separate the group. They just brought fucking reinforcements. They just fucking...
They're gonna snatch this dude. You know that's gonna
fell
happen.
asleep, we on autopilot. Step A. Privileged brats. Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody tries to run over protesters. Rioters
he's got
swarm
something to say.
cars
He
and the
feels some
driver
way.
gets the out. John. The Marxists are planning to attack innocent police.
So he did just go up and tell them.
Anybody see the mobilization that they doing? That's broken trust. What's it all about? None but broken trust out here.
Shane's Empire. The silent majority won't stay silent forever.
What the hell is this for?
Nobody.
What are we doing?
Get that jogger in the blue shirt a
This
bullet
guy.
to
I
me.
mean, this.
Big. At Biscotti Bingo.
Come over here and do it like I was already getting tired. They broken trust? They said, hey, listen, I want to storm City Hall. He told me to come over there. He told me to come over there. So I said, no,
this is about our constitutional rights.
Start the march to City Hall. You want to lead it? Come on. You have a mic. Get him a microphone.
John.
Yeah.
Police should escort Marxists to a safe, confined space. Shane's
So now
Empire.
we're talking. They're saying the
Peaceful
Black Lives
commie
Matter
Marxists.
leaders, at least the ones that are on this
Shane's Empire.
intersection, are talking about making a march down to City Hall.
B. It's funny they all claim they're woke when essentially it's them who are asleep.
I can say that it looks like they're pulling the last of the barricades too from behind us.
Nobody. Free helicopter rides for commies. Step A. Can you imagine these police get screamed at for hours, and then go home to their families?
We got a march, right?
Stress.
We go on the march?
We got a march.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna join the march to City Hall. You can see the bike squad. Only got enough for like one side.
So yeah, sorry man, I'm a little.
John.
It's been a long 2 days.
So much joy to be had here.
We are right now moving downtown. We're on just left Broadway and Pine. Now we're on Pine, heading down, heading west towards City Hall.
Shane's Empire. They have no home no more.
I'm not exactly sure
They took the
what
tents
the
this
idea
morning.
is, the goal when we get down
Nobody.
there, but I can tell you right now
Niger.
that any of the marches that we had have ended up with speeches and a chance to narrate, moderate.
I need to make people slow down. I mean, well, you can't make it.
No justice, no peace.
Yeah, hey, you ladies might want to let them know to slow down so everyone can catch up, maybe. You don't want to let them know to slow down because we got people that are straggling that might want to catch up. That Mark's up there.
B. They all were fully supplied with free food and donations, so no wonder they're all resisting. No body. Ha 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 ha. George Floyd.
Hey, slow it up!
B.
Slow down!
I'd resist too. No more free steaks and Ben and Jerry's.
Take that back.
Shane's Empire. Knickers, short underpants worn by
this
women
is another
or
one of
girls.
the a disruption march. That's the best way to call it, which is a march down Pine to City Hall right now.
John. Nobody really there. Nobody. Congrats, George Floyd.
Content reservation.
You're now 3 weeks drug-free. Step A. They actually think it's cool to protest and swear at authority figures.
I've always wanted to go on a march to City Hall. We've never marched to City Hall before. So this is right.
You know, the only time I've done that was down in LA. We were down in the Christopher DeAndre Mitchell march
It's a
that went
retreat.
on when I was down there.
Our caller who is here. There's a female called 10 15 minutes ago stating she wanted to relapse on her narcotics. That she was asking for some assistance.
All right, so here we are. For everyone that's with us, things are getting real heated on the line up there.
March to nowhere.
We had kind of one agitator that was kind of pushing it, and some loud voices in the crowd. But now they decided to switch it up and make their way down here to City Hall. So now we got
John.
yeah, we got TK having
Losers
a
on
court
parade.
date right now at 2:30, trying to figure out if they're going to press charges at the courthouse at Superior Court, I believe.
B. At Steph_SA55M55, it's a power trip to them. All megalomaniacs.
Woo! Woo! Whose lives matter? Black lives matter! Whose lives matter? Black lives matter! Whose lives matter? Black lives matter! We're gonna start marching, everyone. No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No racist! No peace! No justice! No peace! No racist! No peace! No justice! No peace! No racist! No peace! No justice!
John.
No peace!
Yes,
No racist!
losers empowered by weak government.
When I say
B.
his name,
Gives
I want
them an
you all to
adrenaline
say
rush of
George
power
Floyd
similar
does
to
not
opioid
forget
high.
why we are all out here. It is because we saw a common
Shane's Empire.
cause. We saw injustice.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Being killed at the hands of officers while he was arrested on the ground
John.
and choked out for 9 minutes.
Repeat mindlessly.
Say his name. Say his name. Say his name.
No body.
Say his name.
Wait, so if no racists, then no peace?
Say his name. George Floyd. 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 Let's not forget that these officers here in the Seattle area are also guilty of some very heinous acts. So when I say her name,
B.
I want you all to
At
say
Biscetti,
Charlene
it's a
Lyles.
brainwashing tactic.
Say her name. Charlene Lyles. Say her name. Charlene Lyles.
Shane's Empire.
Charlene Lyles.
Most all protesting are racist.
Say her name. Charlene Lyles. Say her name.
Chanting cult brainwash, repeat, repeat, repeat.
All right, everybody, we're moving a little bit fast. Let's group up. Make sure everybody stays in a group.
John.
Remember,
Deprives oxygen to the brain.
we're going to stop in the
Shane's Empire. Antifa is more fascist than not.
Who's streets?
Nobody.
Who's streets?
I am not a robot.
Who's streets?
I am a democracy.
Who's streets?
I love to finger my bum until I cut cum.
Who's
B.
streets?
The military uses.
Hold on.
Everyone stop.
What's your favorite bagel?
Everything.
Good answer.
I had no answer for that at all. I was like, fuck, I really got to think about that. I don't want to sound racist if I answer wrong on that one. See?
Don't say white bagel.
Don't say white bagel. Sourdough?
Squirrel. Turn off that dumb.
I'm still limping because I was hit by a Fox News.
David Korsh,
Oh, you were?
Davidians
I was the guy that
2.0.
got hit by a Fox News truck, and I'm still here limping, marching down the City
Nobody.
Hall. I
Jews
know
love
that it's not
bagels.
about me.
Yeah.
It's about the people that look like me.
Yeah.
So even if I get hurt, I'm able to still walk and walk to the people on my back because they are not here.
Shane's Empire.
You got hit by the
Screamer
Fox
fell asleep. We
News truck?
stuck with the English butler reading chat.
On camera.
John.
Let me show you the video.
How is
Chanting
that
mindlessly
even-
lowers your IQ.
You can't make, like,
Nobody.
you couldn't
Retarded.
formulate a worse scenario for Fox News. Like,
And they didn't press charges on Shay because they don't want to release all the people's names.
did they press charges on you for messing up their truck?
Let me show you.
I like to pass the ball around whenever I get
Here it
the
is.
opportunity. So if anybody has anything
It's gonna go back
Shane's
around.
Empire. Reedy.
The guy caught it in the tail end. I'm in the front.
Nah, I'm not gonna be able to see it with the back. We should get that. Put it on.
Yeah, you should send that to us.
Really?
So right when they pulled out, that you clip you?
He was stopping and going.
Yeah.
I was in the front. He was just hitting me.
Should we have a car in front?
Huh?
Should we have a
No.
car in front?
No. The bike-
Damn. That's insane. That's not acceptable. He got hit by the Fox News media crew.
Getty images.
Nobody. I am not
I
an
got hit
English
6 feet.
butler. I am a
Yeah.
non-binary fairy-dusted cock
don't
gobbler
even see it.
communist. John.
Yeah,
They are proud to broke the
that's
law.
crazy, man. That's crazy. Thank you for showing me that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Off your phones and into the streets! 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 Off your phones and into
So the idea on this march right now is to make it from, man, I almost said the Chop, but from Broadway and Pine, and they want to take this down to. I'm trying to broadcast over here down to City Hall. People, better not be sourdough.
Shane's
But
Empire.
they want to make it down to City Hall.
Out of your
and,
basement into the
The
street.
idea is to
B.
push and protest
At Biscetti,
for
proud and
the release of all the
narcissistic every
protesters
time.
that have been arrested
SMH.
today during the take back up on the Chop. Well, in what was the Chop. I need to borrow that hard hat and a vest.
John. Just keep marching out of town.
If you're not with us, you don't believe Black Lives Matter. And we gonna keep doing this until you understand that Black Lives Matter.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'll catch up.
Hello, everyone. Just want to let you know, our struggles are won. Our Native brothers are standing here with you.
My name's Greg Urquhart, and I'm a senator of the Eastern Band of Cherokee.
Shane's Empire. They are marching to another plot of land to plant another garden.
We have the same enemy, the same struggle. We are one.
Whose life matters? Black lives matter. Whose life matters? Black lives matter.
Nobody. Blacks are insufferable. I'm sick of babysitting jigaboos.
While you guys were down on the
Seattle
march
used to
down
be
here,
a cool town.
He and
Now,
I were up here
not so much.
watching for about 20-30 minutes, and he was talking. Yeah. No, yeah, I got next one. Then he was talking
No
about
one above the law,
disruption and
but they're
the
trying
way that
so
the freeway
hard to play
marches
false
were
sympathy
no
to
longer
make them above the
disruptive.
law.
They were shutting.
Yeah, they shut it down.
Yeah. So anybody that knows I-5, they were shutting down Interstate 5 from 520
Step it.
all the way to I-90 north
These
and south.
charities
So
are scamming their
the
donors.
idea behind these marches
Money
is
laundering
to
to
disrupt.
DNC.
And then a final arrival at a location is to give speeches and protest. So what happened was
Nobody. I hope black on black crime rises to 100%.
that's the idea. So
Shane's
like
Empire.
he just said, stay there, don't let the
It
traffic go. That's the idea with these marches. They want to disrupt as
Shane's
much
Empire.
as possible, back up
Ferguson
traffic,
effect.
slow it down. I would say agitate, but it really, when it comes down to, is disrupt.
The reason that this movement happened in Seattle the way that it did is not because we kept seeing black people being shot and gassed. It is because we witnessed white people. We saw white children being maced in the face. We saw white elderly people being knocked to the ground and bleeding
Happy Bun Rocksteady, it already was there in Chazzy Chop while the social experiment lasted.
that we are making this difference. It is because of people like you jumping in your phones, jumping in inboxes, going on social media, saying it face
Purple
to face,
shoes.
at work, in the
Spreading
pub,
virus.
wherever. Silence is violence.
Step A. Speeches consist of them screaming obscenities. Agitate is the proper word. John. Marxists are taking away the rights of free citizens.
No peace. No racist. Police. No justice. Peace. No racist. Police. No justice. No peace. No racist.
Step A.
Police.
Blocking traffic is a real problem. Nobody. More blacks were killed by other blacks in CHOP than cops killed in 2019.
We got a horn honk there on the march the other night. There was a tense moment with the bus driver on Broadway that was just didn't understand. She shut down and couldn't figure out that it was a simple gesture, but that's her right to not honk if she didn't want to.
It's sad they're all pointing fingers instead of looking in the mirror to make the true change. Milo 12. At Brandy 717 Amen. John. Marxists are using race to advance their cause. Rick Hard. No Justin, no Beebs.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
Purple shoes. Super spreaders.
Police. No peace. No peace. Police. Black lives matter.
Step A. What is all the white stuff on the street? Lower left. Nobody. Fags S and communists are the unholy alliance. Shane's Empire. No justice, no peace.
Charlene Lyles. Charlene Lyles. Charlene Lyles. Charlene Lyles. Charlene Lyles.
I legitimately have no idea where City Hall is, sadly enough. It's been a minute since I've been downtown. I mean, other than on the march we've been on, but
John.
on foot, that is.
Marxists are very selfish. Jason 2200. Rip George Kirby.
No peace.
No racist.
Police.
No justice.
No body.
No peace.
The white stuff on the ground is Ziploc. Shane's Empire.
No peace.
And Marxist, Socialist, Progressives, Fascist. Halibut fish dick. Floyd spent 5 YRS in prison for
Man, I'm
assault.
dumb. I was like, wow, look at that. There's no cars on the road anyway. I was like, that's right, because they're all behind us. Stupid of me.
Well, downtown's pretty dead now.
Yeah.
They could have hit him with the beanbag shot. How long have we been waiting?
Shane's Empire. We need to congratulate George. John.
That's a power march.
Marxists want your stuff. They are the true zombie apocalypse. No body. Floyd robbed a pregnant woman with a gun pointed at her stomach in 2007. I'm glad he's dead. Shane's Empire. He has been drug-free now for over a month.
John Furr would have been away. He would have been a negotiator. Not a murder.
Only 3. Parking complaint at 4729 51 Avenue South for a white
You warm?
Forte that is blocking the driveway.
Yeah.
4729 51 Avenue South.
All right.
Copy.
Don't mess it up. You gotta overlap here. Oh, you got your.
They need to be held accountable.
Dude, marching
B.
backwards is hard.
You all know his porn star name, The Landlord, too, right?
Oh, yeah,
He
it's
bragged
moving
about
fast.
gang
I think you're
membership
setting
in
the pace,
video
actually.
too.
No, we're not.
Yeah, I think they're chasing you.
No, I'm trying to catch up with them.
I keep hearing them say they're chasing Ian.
And we don't have to do much to get killed.
252.
We have to watch out for the kind of car we drive.
Can you give the radio supervisor a call at your convenience?
Because if we drive certain cars, we can profile and pull
Confirm
over.
if you could give the radio supervisor a call.
John. This will be another reason to celebrate the 4th.
And being a car guy, I like that old school shit. So I can pull over a lot.
No body. 13% of the population commits 50% of violent crimes. Black people need to be irradiated.
I think that's how you had it. Yeah. Second one.
Shane's Empire.
Just that bottom quarter.
They got the street scrubber out, bottom left. B. But that's really irrelevant at this point because it's now all about dismantling Gov.
For one of us to get picked up and beat up by a police, that was normal fucking life for us. I wear a scar on the side of my head.
Shane's Empire. They got to clean up all the Hep C and other biohazard. No body.
And he hated
Nutter
my
your
guts.
slaves.
I had never broken the law. I was just a black. Paper. I tell you that we pull the trigger on a 9mm. And bullet travels 140.
Shane's Empire. At Bebon Rocksteady we are stuck with them now.
Because when I was about 14, 15 years old, Officer Anderson got out of his car.
No body. Remember to sterilize you nuggets folks.
That's how I know.
Purple shoes. Virus is real.
Okay, firm. It's a open line that was advisory with that at the Shangri office.
It's still an inconvenience right now because we're standing. I have a message for you. Pick up your cell phone. Dial 911. When you get on
Shane's
the line,
Empire. Zombie virus.
connect you to G Best. And tell her I said, do what the fuck
Shane's
you
Empire.
do.
We see that playing out on the screen.
So we can go home. Because we're not going home until it's done. You see, us black folks, them police are pissed off. If we don't get what we're fighting for,
Nobody. I
When
keep hearing
everybody goes
Antifa has
home,
some plan for the 4th fireworks used to
black
mask
folks will pay
gunfire.
the price for how they've been treated the last month. So us black folks have come too far to go back.
Shane's Empire. Antifa does have plans. B. At B-Bun Rocksteady, it's the hood culture in whole that's the problem. Holes come in all colors.
Because if we don't,
Shane's Empire.
more of us
So
will
does the
die.
Patriots.
And I don't know about anybody else, but I'm tired of seeing my people die.
Easy lifestyles. Plant a flag.
And we can't forget those black police. You see, I'm telling you,
Nobody.
there's nobody
Reports of fireworks in streets all
within
month.
100 miles of where I'm
Conditioning
standing.
residents to think sounds are just firework. B.
I hate them
Are
black,
any of
I
you
hate
hearing
them white,
excessive
I
fireworks?
hate them Chinese, it don't matter.
Easy lifestyles.
But the black ones are
Spread
the
your
worst
hate somewhere else. Party over.
because they go to barbecues with these white racist officers who have killed black folks. They don't stand up for us. They don't represent us.
Sell out.
I see them no more different than I see the racist white police.
Let me tell all y'all something right now. All y'all. Any one of y'all.
Shane's Empire. At Brandy 717, yes, there is excessive fireworks.
Now you know Metro gonna fire you.
Anything y'all doing, you're wrong.
That's a good belief.
Point. Point.
If they really were that afraid of the police, they wouldn't be swearing in their faces. Easy lifestyles. America goes to barbecues, flex biceps.
I'm telling you.
Nobody. Will BLM ever talk about the kids that are killed in drive-by shootings? Me neither.
You gotta look inside your mind. Y'all following.
Now you guys are being held up because of the Metro driver.
B.
I'm telling you.
I haven't heard any in my area, but have any of you?
If y'all got hate, y'all, I'm telling you, y'all gonna keep it. Y'all wear his home.
He ain't here for this march. Let him on there speak. That man doing what he
Shane's
can.
Empire.
Keep his job.
No black on black crime does not exist.
He's not gonna move because he came out here.
No. But
He got a bus to drive.
we're going to City Hall.
Easy lifestyles. BLM spreads hate.
Black people are not a monolith.
B. At B-Bun Rocksteady, never. Neither do they speak of the murders that just happened there.
So the conflict there
Shane's
was,
Empire. Yes, fireworks widespread.
and what you hear a lot, which is just
It's
a
racist
hate for
to
the
even
police.
question
And
their
again,
BS.
something you gotta
Nobody.
keep in mind with that. That
I hear the excessive
police
fireworks are to see how long cops
are
take
an
responded
interpretive
at all.
beast.
Point 4 th might be an event.
Hold on, folks, I got something to say. I was watching the news.
Easy lifestyles.
what happens is, like when
Opportunity is
people look at
everywhere
me
in
as a white
America.
man, and I
Just
get a
have
lot
to be
of
motivated.
heat and hate from that. I can understand and appreciate that just my look personifies something that might have afflicted their entire life.
At Shane's
So
Empire,
in
tell
that,
that to Chicagoans.
it's not
they
for
know
me to
better.
say otherwise, other than to accept it. That's just how they feel, and it's not about me. It's about what I represent to them.
Ask the speaker, Chief Best, and tell that bitch to do what she need to do.
Copy area check at this time for units in the area.
I just want to let y'all know that I asked that bus driver if he was educated and he refused to answer.
B.
Until he started
At
walking
Easy
back,
Lifestyles, amen, raising hands.
One book is not an education. I just want to let y'all know that.
Shane's Empire. Lots of rumors on why so many fireworks, but no definitive reason. I spent the day researching it.
Which is why he sat in the middle of us and our circle was counted. Yes, we are trying to defund the
They said this was a Bible.
and reinvest that into the community, specifically the black community. It's a social, mental, health, and education services.
And that's something you haven't heard a lot of, is what to do with the funds, social, mental, and health services, and the education system as well.
That they free our protesters. For some reason, I feel like a lot of people out in the world still do not know what's going on. They do not know the atrocities.
That was number 4. Well, number 4 or 5 on the list of demands actually was no more youth jails, and then the other one was
Easy Lifestyles.
releasing all the protesters.
At Shane's Empire, the leaders are staying silent.
That was number 3?
We can't tolerate
Number 3,
that. If they stay that way.
Yeah, 3 is there. 4 some kind of fades off in that tiny URL line.
I have a question for you all. Should they be charged for war crimes? What should they be charged for? What should they be charged for? We're gonna
So
intersection, everyone.
we made our way down here to 6th and Pine downtown here from Broadway and Pine, from what was the Chop, and is now the police-occupied 8-block radius. We're down here on our way to City Hall, and part of one of the daily marches, I suppose.
Their list was tossed in the garbage with their art and tents.
Canada, 9.7. France, 3.8. In Australia, 1.7. UK, 0.5. Japan, 0.2. Which means
Easy Lifestyles. Americans' rights. Not illegals and protesters that think my property is theirs.
we can do a lot better.
Goodbye, Felicia. Goodbye, Felicia. Her discomfort, blocking traffic, made her get out of her car and flick us off.
Oh no, did we block your traffic lanes? Did we inconvenience your, look at her shaking. Did we inconvenience your life? Oh no, there's
Easy Lifestyles. I hope they stomp their garden too. At Easy Lifestyles, I agree WU on that. However, vote out for Biden. Like they are any better at all.
No, he's doing it.
There are some people that are with this movement. And those people, we just have to walk on by and hope they catch on.
Of them 2 wings of the same bird, but at least one is against lawlessness.
Old girl's getting a lot of press. This all started because
Shane's
she got
Empire. When this spreads from the liberal-controlled cities into the rural and suburbs, things get real.
Rock Karen. Have a good one, Karen.
She said ignorant people like you.
Easy Lifestyle.
Man, she definitely had Karen
At
S.
Brandy
vibes.
717, America goes red if they want less taxes, good economy, and law and order
come on,
flex
man. Pick
biceps.
the room, you know what I mean? Like, No, you don't.
You don't want to be. You don't want to be labeled a Karen. She's Karen.
She's for sure Karen. And we got probably, I don't even know, like 4,000 or 5,000 people watching live right now that know her as Karen.
And it's not hard to be found out.
No. Oh.
Easy lifestyles. At Brandy717 Trump's the only outsider. He's not a politician.
Karen got out of the car and she was upset that her traffic was blocked for a few minutes. Not even a few minutes. We just barely stopped. Yeah, we just barely stopped, and so she decided to get out and
Earthquake
she pulled past the crowd
3.7.
and then got out, walked back, and flipped everybody off.
20 minutes ago.
Called everybody ignorant, and it was obviously.
It's actually quite comical.
Yeah, yeah.
B.
Made for
Only
a good
president
sing-along.
that didn't attend Bohemian Grove too. That says a lot. Easy lifestyles. Trump was a Dem, but he saw them go way to left and said through rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for calling me.
Step A. Saying Karen is racist.
Here you go. Yeah, exactly. I gotta chase you down now. Like I said, you're setting the pace, bud. What's wild is, if you guys remember, we had burning cars down here.
She says that she has her own business. Yeah, she says she has her own business. And she flipped off us because of her disrespect.
At Easy
And she said
Lifestyles,
it's
they
because
all
she
love
said
Trump
y'all
until he
ignorant
ran
people like
as a
you are making
Republican.
traffic bad.
B.
I was like, well,
Calling every white woman
yeah,
Karen
right.
is
I was
equal
like,
to
yeah,
calling
pump up the
every
part you wanna
black
say
man
that on.
So
Tyrone.
what's the name of her business? We'll find out.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got thousands of people watching live right now. I'm sure someone will bob it in.
March with us! March with us!
Well, you know, I mean, I gotta follow up with that. Like, she's
funny,
she's
but
well
wrong
within her
woman
rights to be
shrugging light
angry. I
skin
mean, if
tone.
she's pissed off about it,
Shane's empire.
you know, here's the thing that you
Always
find
vote
here
red.
is that
Voting
people are allowed
blue
to
is
say
what
what they
allows
want,
this mess
right?
to continue.
But you have to accept that the response you get might not be what you like. So much like this, if you're willing to march, you might suffer jail or, you know, or slurs and insults from crowds. But
Step
at the end of the day,
At Brandy717,
it's up to you to go ahead and
excellent
make that
analogy.
choice.
Easy lifestyles. Saying BLM is racist. Don't care what anyone says. The law and opportunity is equal for everyone. B. At Shane's empire, that is the truth, as hard of a pill it is to swallow for some.
So we're heading to City Hall right now, which I just found out that the mayor is holding a press conference at City Hall actually right now. It's got Jenny Durkin, the chief of police, Carmen Best,
Easy
and
lifestyles.
The city.
Kneeling for
I gotta let these
ethics
guys
and only
know.
saying BLM is aimed directly at white Americans. Step A. They sound so stupid.
So I just got a
Shane's
a
Empire.
text saying the mayor's actually having a
Ain't
press
saying
conference
all
at
red
City Hall right
players
now
is
with,
good, but I
it's
have
got
seen the
Chief
chaos
Best
the
there as
blue
well.
team
They're talking
causes.
about-
I can't wait to call their ass.
Yeah, that's gonna be perfect.
Black power matters. All right, here we go. Black power matters.
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 Black power
Yeah, she's live right now doing it. So she's in there right now.
We get power.
So this march kind of works out a little perfect because, yeah, she's right here. We got her. Yeah, she's live right now. So something that just kind of coalesced here as we started marching down here to City
Easy
Hall is
lifestyles. At Shane's Empire,
so
yeah,
Mayor
until
we
they
got
get their
Jimmy
parties
Gertz
straightened up.
is